with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as chat's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, like fresh when you're, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. We're thick up across the board, we charge the war because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a treat, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machineers. Norton, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if true fanners chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Clawless Cat and fatty life and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. 3 streams nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jet here, and welcome back to DSP Bingo for what is today, Sunday the 30th of November 2025. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed. I hope you're having a very, very fun and enjoyable weekend. Now, I'll say, just thought I'd show off the new intro for Christmas coming up. You know what I mean? I know Christmas in December in general is not until tomorrow, but I couldn't help myself. I wanted to get into a little bit Christmas spirit early, and yeah, Pixar was very kind enough to create an update intro, just to make sure Cat was more accurately defined, essentially, from how we last saw her. So yeah, I asked Pixar nicely, can you please, like, you know, he sent me a Christmas intro before, like you know, a couple of years ago I believe it was, and yeah, that Christmas intro that I used last time, I was like, the Cat was thin, and I was like, oh shit. Well, so yeah, I was asking nicely, you know what I mean, and Pixar was very kind enough to update a bingo intro, just to, on the Christmas bingo intro, just to make Cat all actually fat again. But yeah, as I said, Pixar, I asked them afterwards, you know, do you want to give you anything for it? And all I said was, can I just get my coffee on ko-fi.com/Pixar Animations. So I'm going to kind of, you know, spread on the positivity, whatever. If you guys ever feel like doing it as well, because a lot of us are fans of Pixar and the stuff he does, you know, for the detractors. The stuff he makes sometimes is just incredible. You know, the imagination he has to try and bring some of Words Phil's to some life with what he does. It's just incredible, you know. So he doesn't know I'm doing this. He doesn't know I'm trying to plug him and trying to fucking, you know, get him some more support and all that jazz, you know what I'm saying? So it's a nice wee surprise from hopefully. But yeah, if you guys feel compelled to, say, throw a couple of coffees Pixar's way, I'm sure you'd greatly appreciate that. So there we go. But thank you also once again, Pixar, for your work on the intro. It is definitely much appreciated. I know how much work goes into it. You know, I know as well you're a busy boy in high demand, because a lot of detractors as well, if their content are, you know, usually, you know, requiring your service as well, you know what I mean? So yeah, I do appreciate everything you do for the bingo streams when you update the intros and all that jazz. So there you go, good stuff indeed. So thank you for that, Pixar, and the link is in the chat if you guys want to buy Pixar coffee and all that jazz as he, you know, tries to complete this goal for the inevitable PC upgrade. We've all been there. We've all been there, you know what I mean? So I can understand those frustrations for sure. Good stuff indeed. There's also something I want to talk to you guys about in December. December is obviously a time, you know, Christmas is around the corner, and I want to be able to give back to you guys if I can, and I want to try and make it, you know, I had an idea of like an advent calendar throughout the month of December up until Christmas, and the way I kind of thought of doing that was that if we manage to get full houses, then we're going to play marbles as well, of course, which is normal, but we also have a wheel. And yeah, as you can see here, this wheel has a bunch of different things in it, you know. There's like a bunch of, like, you know, just kind of basic prizes, like, you know, you can get a shout out in the intro, and, you know, if your marble wins and it lands in this section here, your name will be included in the intro for the following bingo stream, you know. There's also other prizes as well that you could, you know, join me for a gaming session, whether, you know, recorded or not, it's up to you. You get a Steam card of various values and amounts or whatever. You could co-host bingo, you know what I mean? You could get an Amazon voucher or Steam things, or you can just get $10 for being a marble prize winner, or you can get no prize at all. But as I said, I thought I'd show this off because I kind of want to try and get your guys' input in this, you know. If you guys can think of any other things you think should go on this wheel, I'm definitely open to suggestions, you know what I mean? Please let me know. I'm planning to implement this from tomorrow's stream onwards when December the 1st hits. I mean, Cole's effectively no prize for you, you know. I was like, and there's 4 of those on here, by the way. There's 4 separate no prize for yous on here. But yeah, and also the smallest kind of slices are the biggest sort of prizes as well. Whereas you can get like a $50 Amazon voucher or £50 or dollar Steam card. So there you go. And the reason for the denominations, by the way, I can get gift vouchers. Well, I can get gift vouchers for Amazon in pounds or dollars, and that's any currency. It can be Australian dollars, Canadian dollars, American dollars. I can do that for Amazon very easily. Steam, though, because I am based in the UK, you know, I can't buy other denominations or gift cards or Steam. So that's why the Steam ones are listed as pound sterling. It starts off at £4, and then it's like £10, and then there's £25, and there's 50, and there you go. So 50 is the highest price you could get for that. so there you go. But if you guys can think of anything at all you need to add to this, by all means, please let me know. I don't mind also adding it to the wheel as well, and also trying to kind of make it a certain like percentage of the wheel as well. Signed game boxes. I have no game boxes. I literally have no video game boxes. I have nothing to sign. I'll need to get you to give me your game box and I can sign it for you. It was such a hassle. Honestly, the context of the situation is hilarious, you know, doing a DSP. I have no game boxes. They're empty to sign. Oh well, but there you go. Oh, it's a good shout though for sure. But yeah, also this is going to happen from December the 1st onwards, up until Christmas. You know, if we get a full house, obviously we'll do a marble race, but also this is we spin the wheel as well, so we can see what the winner of that marble race could potentially win and all that jazz. So this is the Bingo Barry's advent calendar, essentially. I'm doing this as well, so it's a extra find, obviously, kind of make things a bit more fun as well. And plus I get to give back to you guys as well, depending on what it lands on, you know, so there you go. And of course, obviously, if the Bingo prize winner doesn't want to, for example, they don't care about a gaming session or whatever, or I don't care about being a co-host or whatever, that's up to them as well, you know what I mean? If they don't want to do that, then we could just like respin, you know, where they are blessed, and get something else picked from instead, you know what I mean? So yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, of course, you know what I mean? But yeah, we'll see what happens, I guess. And we'll work it out as we go. We'll work on the fly. I'll try and work out those sort of things where if something is one that a person doesn't want or can't use or whatever. But yeah. Bill Burnell's awake. He's awake and his stream is live, as you can see. There's a lot to catch up on. Phil, the last time we were here, Phil has just started his marathon, his Black Friday shopathon marathon, and yeah, Phil had a very busy day spending a lot of money. Phil spent over Phil spent over $2,000. In fact, I can get you an accurate summary of what Phil spent on that one single day, courtesy of Profit, who was very kind enough to share me their breakdown of the financials that Phil had. So let me just open this up in another window. Here we go. So we made a little notepad file here, and of course I'll zoom in on this right now so we can see for ourselves. Here we go. So this was what Phil had purchased on Amazon during Friday. He bought a Razer Wolverine V3 Pro 8K for $200, so it wasn't even on sale. You got Lego Mario and Yoshi sprites, and you got them on sale for $105. No, they were $130 originally. You got the Vivo Electric Corner L-shaped 47x47 desk, and that was originally $300, but you got it for $231. You got the Corsair T3 Rush gaming chair. That was $325, originally $350. You got the Sansui 34-inch curved gaming monitor. $200. Originally $270 originally, so he saved $70 on that. $270 and he only paid $200. Wow. And he also got the two BenQ Ergo monitor arms. $100 each. Originally $150 each. But yeah, he got 2 of those. He also got an Edifier M60, which was originally $200, but he got it for $150. And finally, got the Dimex office chair mat for about $28.50, which is originally $45. So Phil spent over $2.5 grand. Now, if it hadn't spent original price, the original price would have been over almost $3,400 essentially. So Phil saved $768. That's how he's going to spin this. He's going to spin it as a way he's saved a lot of money by spending $2.5 grand on Friday. You know, there you go. That's he's gonna spin it that way. So yeah, and he's paying shipping on an item. This is the only reason why he's probably stating more. Oh, Phil probably stated more, yeah. But Phil's stated total was off by $7. You know, I can kind of forgive that sort of math. You know what I mean? When there's a like $7 discrepancy or whatever, he's not too far off in the grand scheme of things. You know what I mean? Which is why there's a little discrepancy between the totals that Phil bought for and what Phil stated it was. You know. So yeah, because he's paying shipping an item, that's why it's probably a bit more though. But there you go. That was a breakdown of what Phil had spent on on Friday. Christmas came early in the Burnell household, as you can see. Still no honeymoon for Cat though, so get fucked, Cat. There you go. So thank you, Prophet, for sharing that information. And yeah, we'll come to that. We'll come back to that in a second, okay? So yeah, exactly. In the first tweet here, can I cover that same? Guys, I've saved $450 today. No, you spent $2,000. He truly has become everything he's ever said he wouldn't, and that he said hated. This is a clip from Puma's past, an old clip from back in the day.
Yeah, the bottom line is this, ladies and gentlemen. Black Friday is a fucked up thing, right? The fact that businesses, oh, we gotta go from the red to the black, right? Why are you in the red? Like, why couldn't you run your business properly that you were making good enough sales all year that you didn't have to try to do these insane last-minute deals to get consumers to rush out to buy themselves presents or, you know, and that's the other thing, too. Black Friday is supposed to be this day when it used to be everyone would run out and do their Christmas shopping. Now it's because, oh, the deals are, they gotta get the deals, gotta go out on Thursday and Friday and get the deals. They're buying stuff for themselves. Oh, we can finally buy that big screen TV we've wanted for half price, right? They're not buying stuff as presents for the family. They're going out. This is a consumerism at its best and worst, right? Because it makes sense. This is the day to do it because everything's cheap. But at the same time, people are completely losing the message that this is a day of thanks. This is a day to give thanks to everything. For the fact that you're healthy, you're happy, that you have a roof over your head, for friends, for family, for everything. This is not a day, oh, I need to rush out and fucking go buy a TV or whatever it is that may be super / discounted. It's that American mentality that I deserve everything. I deserve, no matter what my job is, no matter how much money I make, because I'm an American, I deserve everything. So I should be able to go out and buy whatever I want and put it on credit because I don't even make the money to pay it off. And I should be able to have everything, right? That's the American way. It's the American dream is to have this luxurious lifestyle with all these crazy luxurious things. And it's ridiculous.
Jesus, that clip has not aged well whatsoever. And then neither has Phil, obviously, with his beard actually looking black and not grey or whatever. See, that clip, got a bit of attention, of course, on Twitter or whatever, and it's a good point. You know, I mean, he definitely has become everything he's claimed to hate about streamers and content creators, whatever. You know, I mean, it's all good stuff indeed. So there we go. So that was Phil from back in the day. Here's a clip here from Friday. So a bit more recent clip here. DSP stops the stream for some positive pignetising and reinforcement after spending money he doesn't have to spend, and then admits he battles voices in his head and is hardwired to beg people for more. I've not seen this clip yet, but I'm looking fucking forward to it. Oh well, Phil has programmed himself just to be on fucking beg mode apparently. He claims he hates it. He claims he hates having to ask people for money or whatever, and yet he's just so pre-programmed that way. I mean, it's hardwired into his DNA just to be a begging bitch.
I'd like to say something for the record, okay? And this is not, first of all, here's what I want to say to you guys. You guys are awesome. You realize you guys have been with me for 2.5 hours as we've been shopping, and you've helped me every step along the way? You guys are absolutely amazing. Like, thank you.
So Mookie's saying I've not watched Phil since before the Aspen thing. How big is the ego now? He has been on, well, you can definitely tell he's concerned about the money not being sustainable, because the money he got right after the Asman interview, he was given a lot of money after the Asman Gold interview, and since then it's kind of dwindled to a certain degree, more and more as the days go on. So I think he's definitely concerned that the boost in popularity has started to kind of wane significantly already. So there we go. And big ups to Prophet. We just actually used your breakdown. We used your image that you sent me just to go through what Phil had spent or whatever. But Prophet is busy planning a video and making a video. In the middle of doing a video, he says, going over the bad purchases and the problems he'll run into. Looking forward to it, Prophet. Yeah, Prophet's breakdowns are always good, obviously. He also is, you know, when it comes to tech stuff as well, he kind of knows what good technology is and not crap, you know, so he'll know for sure just how bad some of these purchases might have been for Phil down the line or whatever, so there we go. So I'm looking forward to that, Prophet, so let us know when it's all done. Mr. Pika fans are asking how my weekend's going alright, you know. I've had a lazy weekend pretty much for the most part, you know, just took it easy, kind of took care of things around the house, made sure I wasn't going to, just made sure things are all nice and clean and all shit. Got my Christmas tree up in the corner and all grand. Hopefully you had a good weekend as well. But yeah, to get back to Mookie asking how Phil's been, he's been happy to a certain degree because he's getting a lot more money than usual, but he is definitely showing signs of concern that it's not as forthcoming as he was expecting it to be. So it'll be kind of fascinating to see how this week goes for him, to see if that can be booster again, you know, because he might be, you know, he's not failed any goals yet, put it that way, but after a couple more streams we might be getting back into that territory.
I mean, no, thank you. Who else would have done that to help me? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I need your advice on this stuff. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and you're helping me out so very much. You are. Like, everything that when it comes and we set it up together and everything, I want you to understand that you guys out there right now are a part of this. You're the reason why I'm at the level I'm at.
So that feels to me, I mean, notice it we as well, when he's gonna, I swear to fuck, if all shit comes, he's gonna turn the camera on, he's gonna have all the boxes sitting around him, and he's gonna try and use stream chat to fucking help him put shit together. Like, okay, chat, I've got the fucking desk unboxed, what bit goes where? What part do I hammer, you know, where's the fucking bit where I, you know, glue it? He's going to literally be asking stream chat what fuck how to construct this fucking chair and this fucking desk and everything else. I swear, it's going to be it's just going to be a fucking nightmare fuel, you know. That's the sort of shit that should be done off streams, you know what I mean? Like a professional would do, so they don't fucking burden their audience with it. And once again, if any of these fucking purchases from Phil, if they don't live up to the expectations he has of them for being good, then it's not him it'll be to blame for it. It'll be the audience. There is a particular reason why Phil Burnell decides to fucking do some sort of shopping stream, but it's for days like, you know, fucking Friday was. It's so he can fucking turn around to his audience and say, you guys picked this for me, why did you guys fucking let me get something that was so bad? The audience are the fucking scapegoat. If any of these fucking purchases from Phil, if any of this shit he got on Friday turns out to be some garbage fucking product for him, then the first thing he'll fucking do is ask his audience why. It won't be him. It won't be, no blame himself. You can't blame Phil for this. No. He did what his chat asked him. His chat recommended things. His chat told him to get this sort of things. So if it doesn't do well for him, then it's the chat to blame.
I'm improving and everything. It's you. It's not just me. Yes, it's me. I'm the guy sitting here, but it's you helping me. I don't know how to do this shit. So this is, I'm really having a good time, and you guys helping me, it's really, it's meaningful. And here's the other thing I want to say. So I'm doing a tip, right? I'm like, okay, play the animation. And I look, we're at 970, cool. And in the back of my head, it's like, so you're supposed to tell them to hit the goal. I'm like, no, there's no goal. My head is hardwired to always say, oh, that's good. We're only so-and-so away from a goal. We need to get more. We don't need to get any more. You guys gave me almost $1,000 today. But my brain has been so fucking hardwired to do that for like years and years because I had to do it, that it's like, it actually bothers me.
You never had to do it. You chose to do it. Remember, Phil, what you told Kino? You chose that middle path. That was an active choice you made of your own volition. You chose the path where you fucking became a begging bitch. You maintained the course, essentially, you know, when you were fucking given the options of what fucking path to take. Left for the sake of like being a shill, right for the sake of being drama content, or going down the fucking middle and just being a begging bastard over and over again. You actually chose to just stay in the fucking middle again in perpetuity and keep being a begging bitch. So nobody forced you to fucking be that way. You actively made that choice willingly.
Because it's like you're forgetting something, Phil. No, I'm not. Shut up. Like, shut up. Shut up, you know, head. Back. There's like a voice in the back of my head. Ask for more. No, I don't have to anymore. Yeah, I have to like slap that voice. Like, stop. Shut up. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm having a good time today with my audience. I don't have to be a jerk anymore and keep asking for stuff.
Jesus fucking Christ, that is that is a fucking bizarre one. This is incredible. So somebody in the stream chat, this is a very short clip here, but it's a cracker here. This is, if you've not seen this thing, goddamn. Yeah, just fucking wait until you see this.
Alright, check out the current.
No, it's alright, too quiet. Hold on, I need to boost the volume first. The volume must be louder, hold on. There we fucking go, right? Fucking check this shit out. This shit's fucking quality.
Alright, check out the Kurdum DX08.
I'm a dunce. I'm a dunce. Yes, that's true. He's a pedophile. He's a racist.
Doesn't exist.
It does.
I smell.
There is, let's see. These are wheelchairs, you dunce. Alright, check out the Kurdum.
Yep. So he was recommended a chair. Well, at least he thought it was technically a chair, I guess. And he searched on Amazon, and it was just all wheelchairs. There we go. Oh, Christ. So Phil was tricked into looking up wheelchairs, which I guess was technically what he was looking for. He wanted a chair with wheels. You know? He wanted an office chair with wheels, and technically that fit the criteria. So yeah, I don't know why I'm complaining, Phil. Cerulean just point out to Phil that his layout is just retarded, and it's yeah, it is. It really is actually fucking dumb as all fuck. So this is Phil's layout as like things will be of his corner desk, this chair or whatever, and you got his gaming shit behind and whatever Christmas shit will be this time. Yeah, this is it's a really fucking dumbass layout or whatever, and yeah, this is Phil's layout, and yeah, not the best, is it? You know what I mean? He doesn't want to change where things are. He wants to upgrade things effectively, but he refuses to fucking reorganize where things could go. Like, the TV must stay where it is apparently, the monitors must stay where they are. His sitting position must be exactly there, nothing can move. You know? There you go. There's a couple of clips here. DSP lying about WWE Champions after his info was linked to the account, versus DSP after he accidentally showed it running on his phone during a video. Two separate clips here. So the first one here is him lying about it after his info was linked to the account.
And I only played it casually. That was the game that I kind of like casually grinded in and just played on and off. It's a free-to-play game, and I stopped playing it because I lost interest in it. It's a gem breaker game where it's like playing what is it, like Candy Crush or whatever. But that was always the side game that I played. The other games were my major focus at the time. And by the way, I quit all of that stuff when Kat moved in 2018. I quit all mobile games. I don't play them anymore. I got rid of them. I said I'd rather focus time on important stuff with my family and stuff. I don't.
Oh shit, Phil's live apparently. Why? Yeah, he's for fuck's sake. He's got his fucking snow filter on. Phil's live. And again, he's been determined to try and fucking make sure his stream goes live pretty much on time. Like, ever since Aspen Gold has entered his fucking life, he has been determined not to be late. He was late all the time for his regulars, but with Aspen Gold watching potentially, oh no, better not be late again. So Phil Bonnell actually starting the stream pretty much bang on time. You know, 11:15 pretty much came around the corner, and yeah, he's gone live right as it hits 11:15. Like literally, as soon as 11:15, it's actually kind of mental. Like that. As soon as it hit 11:15, his camera goes on. And yet the camera is meant to be that way, so yeah, it's because I was on a tweet earlier on, so I went and zoomed in because I was watching like these tweets here, so I thought I'd zoom in that way. So that's why it's kind of zoomed in a bit weird here. So yeah, just bear with me 2 seconds here while I've got Phil here on pause. Make sure he's on 1080p. Make sure he's on 1.5 speed. Good stuff indeed. Cool, but there we go. Phil is live, so there we go. I've got my pause, I'll build up some more speed up juice. Right, so here's what Phil was saying about WWE Champions after his info is linked to the account.
Waste time. They're all. I keep telling you guys this. Mobile games are money sinks. You'll put money into it, you put time into it and money into it, and you don't get anything really out of it unless you're constantly keep playing and sinking more money into it. That's the truth of the matter. Now, these idiots want me to show you my accounts and everything. How the fuck am I going to do that? So I show you on my screen, oh, that's not your account, that's someone else's. Or I show you on my screen, oh, look, that's a name we didn't know. Now let's go scour the internet for other times Phil used that fucking name and other things so we can find other accounts that he's done and hack other accounts and get more personal information. Fuck you. All right,
I've always thought this was a bizarre fucking excuse for him to like not fucking show off his information. Basically what Phil's admitting to here is that either we don't fucking believe it's him, or he's going to fucking reveal all the other games he's spending the hundreds to thousands of dollars on. You know? So either we won't believe his evidence, or we'll uncover mountains of more evidence of his whaling in mobile games, and not just in WWE Champions, but who knows what else. That's his logic and rationale there.
Had enough of this shit. I seriously am tired. Every little fucking thing in my life being microanalyzed by a bunch of no-life, worthless, disgusting, toxic, do-nothing ne'er-do-wells who will never, ever have a shred of fucking positivity in their lives. They live in their fucking Paris basements, they hide from real life, and they do this shit anonymously on the internet because they can get away with it. If they didn't get away with it in real life, they would all hide like the cowards they fucking are. No. Fuck off. Stop fucking with me and every little thing that I say and do and twisting it into something it's not. Stop trying to take information from 3-4 years ago and turn it into something now that it's not to ruin me. I'm tired of this shit.
So that was the first clip there. That's him lying about WWE Champions after his info is linked to the account. Second clip is him after he accidentally showed it running his phone during the video.
Like literally, the video that they keep referencing, July 23rd Daily Wrap. I've told you I play mobile games, you fucking idiots. I outright said it over and over. I've said I play them, all right?
So, there you go. it's just kind of, I mean, these kind of things are fascinating to me, seeing Phil bring these things, you know, looking at how past Phil tried to fucking skirt around all these accusations about him, about this particular, you know, but about any particular subject, of course, and seeing how his narrative constantly evolves and changes to try and fucking spin whatever lie suits him that particular fucking day. It's always been kind of fascinating. And long story short, Phil Burnell lies. You know, that's effectively that. So there we go. So hold on. So yeah, sorry, I'll just zoom back out now. So sorry, I was so zoomed in there. But yeah, Phil has started to kind of copy the detractors and how he frames and and titles his videos here. This is actually a title in Phil's video. Like, he titled it this way exactly. DSP's insane shopping spree. Consumerism madness. Like, I think he's doing his best to try and trick people into thinking his videos are actually detractor videos. You know? Like, he is definitely, you know, trying his best to channel his inner memeology. To title it in such a way. You know? So yeah, it's like he's encoding DSP in the title and everything else, and it's like, oh, insane! It's like, oh hell. But yeah, other than that though, it's I mean, he got about 2,000 views for this, and a video that's 3 hours and 42 minutes. Like, he uploaded this without splitting it into any parts. This shopping spree video. I'd love to see the view and retention rates on that shit. But yeah, it's, like, people probably fucking checked out after fucking 10 seconds or something. There's no fucking way. But there you go. And also, this one here, of course, this one's been doing it. So, Meow Block had so Blipper went massive for this picture. Like, this fucking original picture here. Blipper shared this, and it went and it's got 19,000 likes now, this fucking original picture of Phil in a high chair, you know what I mean? It's fucking hilarious. And so, somebody asked for Phil to be wearing his Zelda jammies. And so, that's what Meow Block did exactly. He made Phil wear his Zelda jammies instead. So there we go. I can understand what you mean exactly, okay, and that's not I was never a big fan of Harry Enfield, you know what I mean? I thought it was a bit weird. It was meant to be kind of weird, a comedy. Yeah, another random British TV show talk time again. But yeah, I'm not that big into Harry Enfield show personally. But I know exactly what you're talking about. And so that's what Meow Block gave him Zelda jammies, and that's precisely what made him make this picture. Welcome home. And then just seen this here dog. Dog the Glizzy Hunter decided just to have some fun and have Phil be in a wheelchair at a fucking rave. I fucking go. Good stuff indeed. Right, that's all that stuff there. So, a couple of things to go through before we start playing bingo, of course. First of all, Ludwig's been at it again. And yeah, just Ludwig's having way too much fun with us. He made DSP spit some mad shit.
Channel in the gutter, spoil my chances like I got spoiled by my mother. No growth, staying broken, letting my whales keep me afloat. Oh, I see, you think it's always, I see. But I also got that Singapore brother in that.
Legacy streamer, a YouTube middleman, but my wallet's looking lighter than a feather, man.
These are from Shinko. I just seen the title. I just seen the name. So Ludwig is like, obviously, I assume Shinko sent them to Ludwig so he can code them in the compilation or whatever. But these are Shinko's ones.
So please, I'm begging, just a small donation. We gotta hit the goal, it's a desperate situation. Big like, man, it's not fine. Wonder when they'll send a dime. I check stats, press rewind to see that graph just decline. I got this channel, dude, detractors, they all booed my gout boys. They know us, but the tips are not a plus. Buddy, Sir Snork out here, Dr. Begnosis, Mr. Pignosis, whatever you want to call me. I've got something brand new for the kingdom. Check this out. The King Snake plush.
Hi, King Snake, Kino Casino.
Ha! You heard that? That's right. You push the little button and it talks. Ultra soft.
Sweet dreams, little one.
I need that money. I really do. Tips.
Anything, please. I'm trying to pay for cancer treatments.
Whoa! Look at that jar. Tips. Cal needs that money. He really does. Tips. 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 Tips.
It's a whale tail.
We hit the goal. Okay. That comment. Just get a real job. And he's banned. You're a stupid slob. This is my job, a 12-hour-a-day grind. The disrespect I get just blows my mind. DoorDash for dinner, that's a business expense. Everything I do, it all makes perfect sense. Now that whale in the chat just dropped $100. See? A true fan. The rest of you, Sir Snork out here, and look at this. I'm busting out the Wolverine figure everybody keeps asking about. Check that out. Classic yellow and blue, claws out, little mask with the pointy ears. I mean, it's pretty sick, right? I had to order this online, $45 after shipping in. Gamers, Sir Snork out here, and I've got the snack that lights up the room. The level 1 glow chip. Every crisp has a built-in micro LED that flicks on the moment you crunch it. Here's the haul. Just a couple shards, but each one's a beacon. See that glow? Yeah. Guys, we are live from the hospital right now. Sir Gout is on location. Look at this. There's like no open outlets in here at all. Who designs this low tips tonight, by the way? And Dr. Begnosis just had to drop hundreds of dollars flying out here to check on his mom. So
Killed me. It was the algorithm. You know me. I just play games and answer questions. I love T, but that jerk Kevin got in my way.
Police, get on the ground! Sir Snorkout didn't do anything. I'm just trying to make a living here. You guys don't understand. Tips are slow today, and I need that support. I really do. Quit running! What is that smell? Sir Snorkout can't be streaming in this funk. Introducing Spice. Robust, tangy, flavorful. Built for the smells you made but can't stand. Ah, that's... I'm successful. I'm Pig Roach! I'm successful! I'm Pig Roach! I'm successful! I'm successful! I'm Pig Roach!
I'm a
am
fucking ears.
successful! I don't care! I have a wife!
I hate my life.
Jesus.
Channel in the
So yeah, that was that. Fuck me, man. I mean, I mean, I know it's all AI stuff, not shit, but I can't lie. I'm a wee bit envious of how good the AI DSP can spit some mad shit, you know? I thought I was fucking decent with the fucking lyrics and just spitting some sort of hot shit, you know? But I can't fucking hold a candle to fucking AI DSP fucking spitting those mad fucking rhymes. Shit, man, I'm kind of glad my arse is right retired from that sort of thing, you know what I mean? Otherwise, I'd be feeling very inferior right now, so fucking... Jesus, man, that was that. So that was that. Right, before we also continue, of course, there's one more video that we must watch. The Snort Burnell compilation from Friday. So, titled by Snort Burnell is DSP failing pathetically in Arc Raiders, passive begging, wasting $2,600 of wheelchair money. So, and of course, obviously, we kind of caught a bit as well. We caught it ourselves. Phil kind of semi-admitted he bought a PC before. Because Phil's narrative flip-flopped from saying he bought it. And I remembered, oh wait a second, the story was a fan donated it to him.
This is how to play the game!
Oh my god!
I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
basically when I did a marathon, I'd be like, oh, for like every $100 that we raise on the marathon, I'll take a shot. So the more you contribute, the more boozed up I'll get. It was a stupid incentive. It was a stupid, you know, way to try to shill. And sometimes it would work and sometimes it wouldn't.
What do you mean shill? Shill implies you're fucking offering some sort of product you're trying to get people to buy. All you were doing was just saying to people that you'll drink alcohol if they give you $100. There's nothing for the people to buy effectively apart from just watching you get drunker and drunker on a stream, which they can fucking do anyway usually.
You know, there were entire marathons. I only had like 4 shots, so therefore I didn't even.
Okay, so hold on. Before, remember, there was entire marathons where Phil only had 4 shots. That is only $400. He asks for $300 a day as as a goal. This is $150 per stream, 2 streams a day. So he's aiming for $300 per day, effectively. He is here complaining that he was only able to get $40 for drinking alcohol on stream. Sometimes. Well, just only.
It would work and sometimes it wouldn't. You know, there were entire marathons. I only had like 4 shots, so therefore I didn't even really get buzzed because I was doing it over the course of a day. And then there were other marathons where like I'd get like $1,000 in 2 hours and I'd be like, I have to take 10 shots now. Not very smart. Today, I can do whatever I want. I'm not going to be doing this dumb stuff, asking for contributions.
You know, when he says that, he sounds like he honestly fucking comes across as a fucking child trapped in a fucking adult's body. I can do whatever I want today. I'm a big boy. I make the rules. I'm in charge here. I can drink if I want to. I can have sugar if I want to. I can have candy if I want to. It's such a bizarre thing for a grown-ass person to say. I can do whatever I want today. Well, no shit, and most adults do. Fucking have that in mind, effectively. You know what I mean? But I don't usually fucking voice it out loud, you know what I mean? Like, I felt like eating pizza for dinner tonight, so I did. You know, I don't wake up thinking I can make what I want for dinner tonight. It's like some strange, like, kid. Pizza twice in 3 days, holy shit.
And saying, hey, let's do shots for 100. I just do whatever I want. All right, so that definitely, I can't wait to try it. This is the better one because they have, isn't there 3 kinds of Johnny Walker? Isn't there red label, black label, and isn't there even a third one that's like even more expensive? I'm not sure. But I want to try. I think this is like the middle one.
What do I think helped improve my drinking? Gee, let's see. A million things. Actually wanting to not be passed out drunk and actually being able to wake up in the morning and enjoy life. Like, you see, a lot, I told you guys, I had depression for a long time. And basically I would drink to get myself through the next fucking day. This is the first marathon in ages that it's about having fun, not fundraising. Get it? Fun, not fundraising. That's cool. That we just chill and have a great time.
I just love as well, the truth all comes out, doesn't it now? Now he's in a situation where Aspen Gold's fans are giving thousands of dollars. The truth has come out. It's like, yeah, everything that came before this day today was all about me trying to get as much money from you bastards as possible. You know, every single bit of content you ever watched before today was like, yeah, I'm just trying to maximise my profits and you guys aren't giving enough money ever.
I need money, money, money. I'm so tired of doing it.
Oh, Mr. Pika says you're going to be listening and watching the stream while working on a story. On your second PC. A story? I'm probably, this is probably a technical term. In my head, you're reading your fucking second PC a bedtime story. Like once upon a time or whatever. Like, I assume it's a lot more technical than that. A story? I'm very confused. Like, I'm not a tech-minded person, so when you say that, I kind of just think to myself, you're just fucking, giving your fucking second PC a lullaby of sorts, But yeah, either way though, hopefully all goes well. Hopefully it's a very simple thing today. Read better? No. Working on a story on my second PC. I mean, I did read it right. I'm working on a story. I mean, that's how I interpret reading those words. And oh shit, well, that's a strange fucking lawsuit to hear about Sonic. So I don't. And what grounds could Nvidia be? Oh, for fuck's sake, I've not heard anything about that. That's a strange lawsuit potentially. And I assume there's no fucking copyright. But fuck. I mean, I'll look into it later on. I don't get too detailed about it yet, but I'll look into it later on. I've not heard all about it, so it was something to keep an eye on for sure. It sounds kind of bizarrely interesting.
This week has been so refreshing that I didn't have to do it. I'm so happy. I never want to do it ever again. Seriously.
Oh my god, he's drinking gin. Yes.
$50 super chat.
I've never run into this thing before. What is it, a money creature? Yeah, look. It's a money creature. It just throws money around. What the hell was that?
Is it against terms of service to drink on stream? Only if you're retarded. What a question. Anyway. All right, my first ever shot of Johnny Walker Black Label. Salute, everyone. Here's to a fun marathon. Let's get started. It's not bad. That's not bad. It's not amazing either. Like, I've had better for sure. But that's not bad. That's a tiny bit left.
So I'm going to say this again one more time when it comes to like Phil. Phil has claimed that he was an alcoholic in the past. Alcoholism, like depression, are diseases in my opinion. Like these are diseases, mental ailments. You know what I mean? That you need help with. You know, you need to fucking manage effectively. So whenever Phil drinks on stream, if he generally is being honest about being an alcoholic, then that to me is self-harming. Because he claims he suffered from alcoholism. You know? Like there's no, and from my end, so let's just fucking be crystal fucking clear. Phil has never been diagnosed as an alcoholic. He's self-diagnosed as an excuse effectively. He drinks too much sometimes, especially back in the fucking day when he was younger, and he ran his mouth when drunk, and that mouth of his got him into trouble, and so his get out of jail clause was fucking crying and begging for forgiveness while saying and claiming he was an alcoholic. That is not what being a fucking alcoholic actually is about. It's a lot fucking worse than that. It fucking can ruin your entire fucking life. It can ruin. It's awful. So yeah, but if Phil wants us to fucking believe him when he says he is an alcoholic, then anytime if he drinks alcohol on stream, we're basically fucking watching someone self-harm, which you could argue is against YouTube terms of service. You know, sure, because surely somebody hurting themselves on stream is not. It shouldn't be streamed. You know, and yet we're seeing Phil endure this as an alcoholic, which is a serious fucking thing.
It's pretty smooth.
It's disgusting. It's greedy. It's gross. It's shitty content.
Is my PC good enough for 4K high hertz gaming? Yes. Dude, this PC, when I bought it, well, excuse me, to be clear, actually a fan donated it because this all happened before I got this big rise in support last year. A fan donated this PC. It's really good.
Slip of the tongue, Freudian slip. I'm good at lying.
Why would I lie?
I imagine it's like breathing for you.
The only thing we don't have today is kicks. We have everything else in droves. We just don't have kicks. So thank you guys.
This is on my end. No, it's not.
My internet is crapping out right now.
I thought that was in my end at first. For a second, I thought that was me. I was like, what the fuck? Nah, it's on Phil's end. It's okay. It's all good.
Hold on, guys. My internet is crapping out. It is. Okay, this is my internet that's happening. Maybe you can still hear me, but you can't see me.
Who
My
fucking
internet
cares?
is crapping out. Lalcow E. Beggar on DSP Gaming. Wow. A $100 super chat from Shocks. 100.
Whoa. Whoa, there's a whale. A giant whale. That's cool, there's a giant whale.
And he ran away. He said, don't shoot me. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, la, 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 la. I'm running. Can I open this fucking door? Open the door. The fucking side. Oh, God, there's drones in here. Oh!
Why is he not behaving like he usually does? Is it because of Asmongold's new viewers? They've yet to see the real DSP.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Dude. How was I supposed to know there were fucking booby trap drones in there? No, don't follow me. Don't come after me. No. Oh. What do I do? What do I do?
That's funny. And fills the lolcow of the gaming community.
Lolcow.
I'm fucked, dude. I'm fucked. I have no health. You can help me, dude. If not, well, I guess not. I died.
Oh my god, he's drinking gin. Gin is great.
Stand on my little friend. Good shit. Come on, spread it on. Kill this fucking thing. Ah! Thing won't die. I'm about to die. Seriously? The first enemy I encounter kills me? I can't kill it. Hey there, how you doing? I'm fucked. I'm so dead. This guy's helping me?
Oh god, that's right. He
Put
also
his
let
fist
food.
up my rectum.
Ew.
Oh! He literally fisted me anally. Oh my god.
No, Tyrone. No, Tyrone. Wait. Oh! Anyway.
I'm paying no attention whatsoever. Survive the final storm for 30 seconds, yeah. Oh god, I'm thinking, oh no! I died. Shit, I didn't know it was gonna change. Wait a minute, I changed my weapon? Oh, I have both. I have two weapons now. I see. Now we're clapping cheeks. Dude, I have no money. I can't afford anything. Look, I can't even dodge the attacks. Yeah, I can't. Man, I couldn't dodge any attacks. I was too slow. Turkey with gravy and stuffing. Right there. Big heaping portion of food.
This is leftovers from his Thanksgiving meal, and yeah, I'm really surprised at all just to see it's basically mush. Like, for the most part, it just seems like a whole bunch of mush is on his fucking plate, just so this old bastard can fucking eat his food easier.
And then on this
And of course, a paper plate. Naturally, real cutlery, but a paper plate.
plate, we've got green bean casserole.
Rest my fucking case. You know, colourful mush next to other mush next to other mush.
Homemade mashed potatoes with golden Yukon Gold potatoes and cranberry sauce. Yummy. So I'm excited because I'm hungry. I'm very hungry.
Devour.
Yummy. This tastes just as good as it did yesterday. It's super good.
It's the same fucking food, you dumb bastard.
Devour.
Potato skins are in there too. Mm-hmm. That's good stuff, man.
Disgusting pig.
By the way, I'm just gonna ban every spammer right now over on Kick, and if you try to ask me to get unbanned, I'm not gonna unban you. So don't even bother. Because there's been people who've been spamming over there all day and they know that's not allowed and they're just taking advantage.
Trolling allowed, spamming not. Doesn't make much sense on Kick, does it?
And I've had enough of you. You're just a bunch of children. It's pretty obvious at this point you guys are upset that I'm actually doing so well for myself now.
Here we fucking go. Everyone else is jealous of me because I'm the most amazing person in the world.
You can't take it? Well, it's reality. So you can either live to exist in the reality that is real, or, I guess, go talk to a doctor and just drug yourself into a stupor for the rest of your life. Because either you fess up to what's real or you stop with the bullshit. But you're not going to act like that in my chat. Okay? So, yeah. Go right ahead and see how what happens if you keep doing that today. I've already just banned 2 people. So, yeah. There you go. Okay? Good?
Jade can spam though on YouTube, and that's perfectly fine for them to spam, but not others.
I've had enough of these people. You know, we have newcomers who are trying to hang out in the kick chat, and they're complaining to me every day that it's toxic in there. And I'm like, I know. These are.
Don't tell him to go on YouTube then. You fucking made his perfectly fucking clear, Phil. Kick is for the trolling and the harpers or whatever. YouTube chat is for his fucking the baby mode essentially.
These stupid casino holdouts who haven't left yet, and they just don't like me, but they just sit there and they're being toxic all day. And you know, I get paid for their attendance, so it's not that big of a deal. But at the same time, you're gonna spam the chat and you're gonna constantly say this toxic stuff that no one wants to hear. No, you're not. You're banned. All right, and I'm not gonna sit here and micromanage it, but if I see it, I'm just gonna take care of it quietly.
Ah, fuck off. I just saw it was.
Ghost of Derridge tipped £1. We all know the best kind of mush is a fresh sock with a fresh load of you know what.
Jesus!
Fuck out of here!
Derek, no. Just fucking no. No FBI yet, thankfully, just because it's just disgusting. You know, it's just, it's not quite FBI material, but at the same time, get the fuck out of here. But thank you for the tip, you creepy wee bastard.
You're not. You're banned. All right, and I'm not gonna sit here and micromanage it, but if I see it, I'm just gonna take care of it quietly, and then I'm gonna move on with my day.
Quietly? You just announced it to everyone. You fucking done it.
Okay? And if anyone asks for people to be unbanned, you're going to be banned in addition. Because it's not your place, because someone that's your buddy acted like an asshole to try to get them unbanned. It's up to them if they want to try to get unbanned, not you. If you ask me, you're next, okay?
Remember though, Phil barely bans anyone. He's like, he hardly bans anyone these days. He's so lax with his rules, he doesn't really care, you know? He's like, he used to be a lot worse for banning people, but not anymore.
Cool.
Terrible toxic e-beggar person.
I guess Razor seems like that's what I'm going for, right?
Now, apparently this pick here was a dumb fucking pick. No, so one, it wasn't even on sale, but he kind of just thought to himself, fuck it, it's expensive, so it must be great, you know? But doesn't his, like, he claims his thumbs hurt still and has calluses because, like, the controller is older and it's a hard controller, effectively, you know, the button or whatever was hard. This is not a soft controller, apparently. Like, this is not going to alleviate his issues with having calluses on his thumb. It's not a soft controller by any means. And Phil could have saved like almost $50 by buying like 2, you know, one used and new, like, you know, maybe some prefab or he could have saved a bunch more money, but nah. But yeah, Phil is still to this day holding up his thumb and saying, I have calluses on my thumb.
This is the one that I want. I'm not gonna lie. We don't have to get it, but this is the one that I want. This is so cool to me.
I think this is the best one, what we want to do. And if it sucks, it sucks. There is, let's see. These are wheelchairs, you dumb. Although it showed this. The idiot linked a wheelchair. Actually, no, because there's regular chairs here too, but the Curtum doesn't exist. The idiot gave me a wheelchair. They're actually here. Do they actually sell wheelchairs on Amazon?
That was good.
Okay.
Technically speaking, that's also a wheel of chair. You know, you got a chair, you got the wheels.
I didn't even get this one. I like this one. That was a good suggestion. It's very similar to what I'm using right now, which I love. The difference is it's not worn out, and it's height adjustable, and it rolls on wheels. I'm just getting this one. Fuck it. That took so long. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna get the M.
That's a really expensive fucking chair. Like, why is it so goddamn expensive? I'm trying to think why. Like, what about this chair makes it so goddamn expensive? Like, what? Because this looks to me like a chair that shouldn't be this much money. You know, like, what? It's like, honestly, fuck, how is this? Why is this so expensive? Is it just a brand name? Is it just because of fucking Corsair chair? Sideways Welchman just saying Argos was £120. I'm also an Argos chair getter. Mine was like fucking. Well, mine was cheaper than that. Mine was like 60 or 70 or whatever. It's kind of basic, you know. I went for the kind of basic option. Although I might, if I'm able to at some point, I might treat myself to something a bit more extravagant down the line. You know, but I have to wait and see. Also, I mean, at the end of the fucking day, though, a chair's a fucking chair, you know what I mean? As long as your arse doesn't get too sore, you know, who fucking cares?
And it rolls on wheels. I'm just getting this one. Fuck it. That took so long. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna get the MSI.
And Phil, yeah, so as I said, everything Phil got effectively was like the chat picked it for him. And this is a monitor that Phil ended up getting here, the MSI. Almost $1,000. In fact, it was $1,000, but Phil got it for sale, you know? But there you go, 27% off. The list price was $1,300. There you go. So yeah, a 32-inch, 3840 by 2160 Ultra HD computer monitor, 240Hz adaptive sync HDMI, whatever. Looking forward to Prophet's breakdown as to why Phil was either dumb or not dumb for getting this.
Squeaky Wheels Jade tipped £1.32. Squeak 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 squeak. I would like a chair Daddy Philip, one that doesn't squeak and has catheter bag bundled with it that Chili is getting to me.
Jesus! Jade. All Jade wants for fucking Christmas is a fucking less squeaky chair so I can fucking play hide and seek like everyone else. It's hard for, you know, how to play hide and seek when everyone can fucking hear where he's hiding and hear him coming as well. The fucking squeaks coming around the corner, so you have the impending arrival of fucking Jade is nigh. You know? I mean, instead of a new chair, you know, can I suggest some WD-40 on those squeaky ass wheels of yours? I don't know. But yeah, poor Jade, he just wants a whole bunch of a new chair. But nah Jade, no doing, you know, that would benefit Phil in any way whatsoever, you know. If you include Phil in your will, though, who knows, Jade, he might throw you a bone or two.
I'm gonna get the MSI. I'm gonna get the MSI, okay? So I'll just get this one.
Jesus, this is the other monitor he got. This is like his main monitor, I guess, you know what I mean? Fuck me. Fucking hell. Ultra wide, just like his wife.
I'll get this one. If it sucks, I'll buy another one. All right? Seriously, if it sucks, I'll just buy another one. Fuck it. I need to be done with this.
Like, shut up, shut up, you know, head, back. There's like a voice in the back of my head. Ask for more. No, I don't have to anymore. Yeah, I have to like slap the voice. Like, stop, shut up. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm having a good time today with my audience. I don't have to be a jerk anymore and keep asking for stuff, you know?
You know, back in high school, I was on a cocktail of medications. I mean, real talk, when I was in high school at one point, I was to the point where I was losing it.
I mean, if Sonny's saying I have two monitors in front of me, but they're on monitor stands, which comes by default with the monitor. And they work perfectly well. You know, like I could understand if he wants. It's just such a dumb wee thing. You know what I mean? Although Phil has grand plans, obviously, to move the monitors about if and when he needs to, so I can fucking, like, you know, I can go to this camera over here. The monitor can be there when I'm fucking talking to the camera. You know, it's dumb. It's so fucking dumb. But there you go. The monitors won't fit the table. Yeah, it's a point. I guess that's a good point. It does seem like a small table in the grand scheme of things. I know it's an L-shaped table, but yeah, well, I guess, yeah, well, I don't know, fuck it. It's his fucking office, it's his fucking job, you know what I mean? It's up to him to fuck up for himself.
I wanted to either go do something drastic or, you know, go nuts. There was a girl who I was like obsessed with for a while.
Everyone says get the bank. Okay.
That's an interesting looking monitor stand. There was one I was thinking of getting myself. I'm not going to get it also yet. I might still not get it. Depends on if I get. I will be getting monitor arms, I think, if I get a third monitor. But that's still a decision I'm not really made yet. But I wouldn't be getting anything like this though. This seems fucking excessive. I don't know. Like the no sagging, top clamping grommet base reinforcement. Jesus Christ. Gas spring monitor. His monitor's gas powered? Does it keep gas forever, or will I have to fucking like refill that shit after some point? I don't know. I don't know about these fucking things. Is he getting a monitor so fucking fancy that I have to fucking do some maintenance in it at some point in time?
We're almost done. Dude, this is grueling. We've now been doing this for over 3 hours. Are you aware
Actually complaining about going on a shopping spree with his audience's money.
of that? It has an app. Oh. All right. If it has an app, that makes it easier. I could adjust stuff on the app. Yeah, okay, maybe I'll do this. Then I don't have to mess with the monitor at all. I can just use the app. I might just get the Dumex or whatever it was. Dimex? Yeah, I'm just gonna get this. Okay, let's get it. All right, so. Oh boy. That should be it. 10 items. The subtotal is $2,389.43. After tax, $2,635.54. Oh, the tax is insane. Oh my God, dude.
Money that I gotta spend, endlessly spend money. It's addictive.
We had a great time. Well-supported marathon. Everything was awesome. You guys were the best. Okay? So thank you so very much. I really do appreciate everyone. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. Great marathon. I'm off tomorrow. I return on Sunday with Christmas festivities, Christmas lighting, Christmas animations, Christmas decorations, Christmas pop-ups, Christmas music, everything Christmas mode for Sunday. Okay?
Let's bust out our mobile phones and let's get ready to play mobile games. Gotcha games. I love spending my entire life's fortune on gotcha games. Every day I'm clicking, I'm pulling, I can't wait for the big win, and there goes my life savings and there goes my livelihood. There's still this back here, and it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it.
Oh, fucking love it. Great stuff indeed. That's a great wee compilation right fucking there. Before we go live to DSP and start doing bingo properly, I want to remind people again, I might arrive a bit later. I'm planning to implement something different for prizes. Basically, I've got some sort of bingo Barry's Advent calendar, which will start from tomorrow's stream onwards. I'm going to do it from the 1st of December up until Christmas, okay? And I've got these things in the card so far for ideas, whatever. And yeah, effectively, well, how this will work would be basic. We're going to, if we get a full house on a bingo card, we do a marble race. Cool stuff indeed. But as well as obviously whoever wins the marble race, you know, I guess they pick a bingo number the following day or whatever. We also get to have a wee advent calendar for a bingo. The marble prize winner could potentially win another prize on top of that, you know. They might have their name included in the intro, which will be as like the most basic option. That's why it's such a big section right now, you know what I mean? Because it's like the simplest kind of option. You can get a gaming session if you want to play a game or whatever. We can, you know, a game of your choice. I can try and get something set up, whatever, so we can play a game together. Which is not, I don't know if that's much of a prize. I might actually be suffering. If you ask, okay, playing a game with me is not the most relaxing experience out there for sure. There's also gift cards. You know, Amazon gift cards or Steam gift cards. You know, there's also just like $10 if your marble prize wins. They just might give you a $10 prize for winning the marble race itself. But if you have any other ideas and suggestions of what could go on this advent calendar thing, please by all means share your ideas, share your suggestions, and yeah, if it's a good idea, I'll definitely include it on this list here. I just can't afford to share it with you now. This is what I'm going to implement throughout the month of December up until Christmas. So just a wee something extra, you know what I mean? And just so I can give back to you guys, you know what I mean? So there we go. But yeah, but please let me know if there's anything else you think would be good to go on this card. What's this card? This wheel. Before we start actually doing the advent calendar stuff from tomorrow onwards. As I did, I can only do this, of course, because you guys are so supportive and all that jazz. So it's greatly appreciated. An emergency full house ticket. That could be a shout, you know? It's like, you know, if somebody wins, like they've got in the bank, an automatic full house win, just to declare a full house immediately. Just then and there, no questions asked. That could be a good shout, actually. I might add that, yeah, hold on. I think I'm going to add that. I like that, you know? Insta full house or something like, or just a full house full house tickets, you know. There we go. And we'll make it be, well, I don't know how popular to fucking make it. How big a slice should that be? I don't know, 5% or something? I don't know. Make it same, like the same size as these kind of things here, you know, fuck it. We'll make it the same size. We'll get that. I'll refine this over the course of time. But yeah, I like the idea though of like a full house ticket. I might do a few of those actually, you know, because I like them being there. I'm going to like fucking 3 of these or something, you know. And I'll do one more. But it's the same thing. It's just 3 of those. And then also when you just kind of split them over the court. I mean, obviously this can get shuffled as well. You can shuffle them about so things are different places, wherever before you start spinning. But yeah, there you go. But it's a great suggestion. No, I do appreciate that suggestion. That's good stuff indeed. So like I like that a lot. So if you guys have any other ideas, please let me know. If you leave a comment on the stream afterwards, or contact me on Discord or Twitter. Feel free to let me know. There is no bad suggestions or whatever, you know what I mean. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then it doesn't, however. But yeah, this is what I've got so far. If this is how it's going to look finally, then that's okay as well. But there you go. So that'll start, just to clarify, that starts from tomorrow's stream onwards. That's what I'd show off now, just so we can, you guys can like prepare for it effectively, you know what I mean? You know what's coming. And of course, if you have any suggestions as well to add to it, then I'm happy to hear those suggestions. Anyway. Mute stream. You think a mute stream thing is good? Just play classical music over DSP. You want a wee thing, so if the marble winner gets to land on mute stream option, you just play classical music instead. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, it's an interesting one. I'm just trying to think how it can best be implemented effectively. You know, I'm not saying no to it yet. I will say I'll just try and explore that idea. But well. These are definitely good suggestions though, for sure. I mean, I'm happy to also hear that and more suggestions as well down the line. Anyway, we must start with tonight's bingo, because this bingo is also very important. This is the final bingo stream of November, and after bingo's all said and done today, we're doing marbles regardless anyway, and we're picking 3 winners effectively in that marble race. The first place marble gets $125, the second place marble gets $50, and the third place marble gets $25. You've got to be in it to win it, as the old saying goes. You know, but I'll cover that more in a wee bit. First of all, we have to actually generate our bingo number for today's card. Warren won the bingo the marble race yesterday, so their marble meant they get to pick today's bingo card. The number they picked, I believe, was 1130. So 1130, I think it was the number they picked earlier on. Can Warren, can you confirm that, please? I think it was 113 you picked earlier on, but I just want to make sure I don't get it wrong. I see you posted as well earlier on, but as I said, I just kind of want to, confirm for absolute certainty it was 113 before we continue. I could just scroll up in the chat. That's fucking possible. It was 113. Okay, you confirmed it was 113. Cool. So here we go. 113. Go ahead, type in the chat. Here we go. We've generated a card. We need Phil to say and do the following for today's bingo stream. We'd Phil to give somebody a good old-fashioned lean and ban. Him explaining something, him saying engagement hilarious, and him laughing randomly. The second row is Phil applauding, him giving a turbo nose when he goes no 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 no, him saying DSP tries it, him making that annoying T sound, and him snorting. The third row is Phil being on Twitter, or talking about Twitter, or mentioning Twitter or X, him being all toxic, him mentioning Asmongold, fun and help. The fourth row is Phil saying allowed to explain, obviously, unique. That being said, shout to that being said, and Tim saying subs. The fifth and final row is Phil saying what are you talking about, but I will accept what are you talking about as well. Him being all siege mode, which is where he folds and crosses his arms, him mocking his own chat, him saying in fact, and finally him saying nobody or no one. Before we continue even further, let us look at the kick ban list. Let us refresh the kick ban list, and let us see if Phil has banned anyone kick today. He has. 4 people have been banned by Phil Burnell. We can easily and immediately tick off that very first square. There you go. Good stuff indeed. Anyway, that's a bingo card for today's show. Thank you, Warren, for helping us pick today's bingo number. Now, of course, there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. For instance, for every 10 sips, snorts, or burps that Phil does, we get a free space. For every 6 minutes and 40 seconds that Phil begs, we also get a free space. If Jade shows up in Phil's chat and Phil says hi to Jade, we get a free space because of that as well. For every 5 new or renewed members we have to the Bingo Barry stream, we get a free space for that also. And also, one more way of doing it, of course, is for every 25 likes, we get free spaces for that. 25 likes is 1 free space, 50 likes is 2 additional free spaces, 75 likes is 3 additional free spaces. If I manage to get 100 likes on this bingo stream before I finish playing bingo, not only is that 4 additional free spaces, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by this extremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes on the stream. So there you go. There's also one more way which I'm going to actually implement now. And since it kind of went down kind of well, I guess, on Friday, so I'm going to do it again here. So 2 seconds here. I'll just kind of fill this out here very quickly. Sorry, but I'm going to do a goal thing again on YouTube. On the YouTube side as well, I'm going to do a goal thing once again. I'm going to start it now, and hopefully it won't run out of time before we end bingo. You know, so there we go. But yeah, if I get like all the super chats, however, all done before the time expires, then that'll be an Insta Full House unlocked. So there we go, good stuff indeed. So good stuff indeed. So I'm going to just implement that goal now and start it, and that should be that. And it should work fine and behave itself today. So there we go. So yeah, super chats as well as when we're doing it. So if I get 30 super chats in one stream, then yeah, of any level, by the way, it doesn't have to be any, you know, they can be the cheapest level like 30 times, which is perfectly fine as well. But yeah, 30 super chats would be an Insta Full House as well, should all 30 happen. So there you are. Good stuff. So I've gone through all the ways we can get free spaces, not jazz, and there's some more things to cover as well when it comes to bingo, relating to marbles. But I'm going to let AI Phil Burnell explain that for me.
Well, hello there, AI Phil Burnell here in the digital flesh. Here to tell you about marbles on King Jad's Bingo Baddies stream. To add your name to be part of the marbles games, use the exclamation point marbles in chat to see how easy it is to do it. And at the end of the month, a winner will be picked. It's just that easy, like wear a T-shirt under a Hawaiian shirt.
Thank you, AI Phil Burnell, you picky piece of shit, for explaining that for us all to understand. And of course, as well as typing exclamation mark marbles in the stream chat, if you're watching this either live or even on demand, in the description of his live stream, you'll find the link to that community post as well. If you have not yet got your own marble locked in and secured, do it before the end of this stream. You're in for a chance of winning first, second, or third place in this marble race afterwards. Because this marble race today is the big one. This is the one where people can actually win a prize. You know, like a monetary prize, whatever, should their marble be victorious. You know, I have added at least one new marble between last stream and this stream. Somebody called themselves I Am Batman. You know, so there we go. Their marble was the latest one added, and I will check the comments before we do marbles as well to make sure the most recent ones will get added right before we do marbles after the bingo's all done. So I think I've covered all the bases really. There's only one more thing left for me to do before we start playing bingo, and that is of course to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Fuck's sake, Jesus! Right.
There we go, good stuff indeed. And Sonic is saying, how about a slice on the wheel for a random Scottish button press anytime wanted? I mean, I kind of like that. I kind of like that as well. That's a pretty, also that's an easy one to fulfill. So I don't mind that at all. Just Scottish soundboard. Yeah, sure, I'll do things. I should add that into the list here, hold on. So I might also add that in a few more times. So I'll have like 3 of those as well. How about that? This is gonna be a big wheel. So and we'll make sure it's like you know 5, maybe like 5% of the wheel. So there we go. You know, actually, but if I make that 5, and that's fucking going into 4. It's trying to like fine tune these sizes, you know what I mean, just so that nothing like gets like shrunk or whatever, you know what I mean. It's actually a bit awkward. I'll need to like try and fine tune the sizes or whatever, like different things to make sure there's nothing. Also, the more things we add as well, the smaller these bigger prizes get. Like the smaller, also the more things that are on this wheel, the harder it'll be to actually achieve these big prizes, like the $50 prizes. I never thought about that, but yeah, there you go. But yeah, we'll see. We'll fine tune this obviously before we implement it tomorrow for the bingo stuff, not just. So there we go. And are you actually booing, Mookie, because you didn't get to hear yourself? Am I understanding you're booing because you didn't get to hear yourself on the random Scottish soundboard?
I shouted spiders in the house. You don't pay rent! Fuck off!
Hey, fucking go, you heard yourself. Now calm the fuck down. On that note, it's time to start playing bingo. Good luck everybody, here away, fucking go.
What is going on, everyone? Guess what?
The holiday season has begun. I'm back from break. I'm ready for a fun, full holiday-themed week of great content here on DSP Gaming, and I hope that you're ready too. As you can see, things are a little different. We'll take a look at my full decorations and the like in a moment. New decorations, new animations, holiday spirit and cheer. We've got a lot to talk about today, including recapping what went down on the Black Friday Marathon, all the stuff that I was able to pick up to improve this setup and my content, some of which is actually going to arrive live during the show, and I'm going to do multiple live unboxings.
Who fucking
Excited for
cares?
that. Plus, we'll talk about the schedule for this week because it's weird with all this stuff arriving. It basically makes it that it's hard to tell when I'm doing what. Obviously, at some point, I need to build a desk and a chair and upgrade the setup. So we'll talk all about this today. And if there's time, got a couple stories to cover, including YouTube's AI moderation going wild and shutting down channels that really haven't done anything wrong. All of this and more.
For God's sake.
On today's first of many special holiday-themed episode of the Level 1 podcast.
And let's just skip a shitey fucking intro. Enough of that push. Well, here we go. Phil's going to be in full on YouTube drama mode. I mean, Phil, if you're not very pleased with how YouTube conducts their fucking business, then how about you just take your fucking business fucking elsewhere? There you go. Anyway, we've got a good start to the bingo card. We have 5 things ticked off already. We also have 1 free space immediately, courtesy of you guys liking the stream. I certainly do appreciate that. So that 1 free space is because you guys have managed to get 25 likes already. And of course, a reminder that the more likes we get, the more free spaces we get, because 50 likes would be an extra 2 free spaces on top of that, not just 1. So yeah, the more likes we get, the more free spaces we get on top of everything, all that sort of good stuff indeed. They kind of add on to each other very nicely.
Alrighty, everybody, welcome to the show. It's the Level 1 podcast for Sunday, the 30th of November, 2025. I'm DSP.
Also, shout out to St Andrew's Day. You know, Phil Burnell not addressing St Andrew's Day yet. I guess it's because he doesn't care about the Scottish, but personally we don't care about him either that much, so there we go.
And I welcome you here to the beginning of fun holiday festivities on the channel. I'm very excited for what's coming. I hope that you are too. Now, many different things going on. First off, this is my holiday border that I was using years ago. I'm not necessarily going to be using this border. I just wanted to have it here today as we actually launched for the holiday season. However, to show you my full setup for the month, which for the record could change, and I'll explain why in a minute. Here we are. Again, minimalist stuff. I don't like going crazy, but I like having a few things here or there that are holiday themed. And I changed some coloring of different things in the background, as you can see. We now have blue panels instead of black. Figured a little bit more.
Wow, give him so much money. All the effort he put into this is like at least like 10 minutes worth.
Tree. Change this out from black to green, kind of festive, like an evergreen tree. We got some cool stuff back here. And some people who are longtime viewers may recognize this guy. He's been in my Christmas setup annually for like 7 years.
Who
it's been pretty
fucking
wild.
cares?
And as you can see, brand new animations that'll be running all month. We've got Christmas themed animations, but also a little bit of fall mixed in, but mostly, Christmas themed. But new stuff for all the different games that I'll be playing this month, as well as one that's more like winter themed rather than just Christmas. So good stuff. All right, now I have updated all of the contribution animations, all of them. All right, so it doesn't matter if you super chat on YouTube, if you send kicks on Kick, if you send a tip. There are brand new animations now set up, and the big addition this year is not just that they're Christmas themed animations because I do these annually. Now I have sound effects timed with the animations that are actually appropriate to the animations. So I don't really want to spoil. I'd rather have you see them as they happen naturally. But like every level for little like.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, I don't want to spoil. Translation, I want you guys to keep giving me money across all levels so you guys can show off all the animations immediately without me having to fucking give you that fucking example for free. It wants a $1, it wants a $5, it wants a $10, it wants a $20, it wants a $30, it wants a $50. This is a beg. This is without a shadow of fucking doubt a beg. This is a full-on fucking beg. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, you know what I mean? No. You guys, I want you guys to be surprised. You'll be so surprised when you see it, when you keep giving me all the monies in the world.
For chats that are just randomized and, smaller contributions like 100 kicks, or bigger ones like $5, $10, $20, I have all this new stuff that's going to pop up. So, as people contribute, we'll see some of this new stuff, and hopefully you'll like it. If you have any criticisms or any suggestions, let me know. I tried to make it reasonable volume so it doesn't blow our ears out. So hopefully you'll like it. I put a lot of effort into it. I was in here yesterday on my day off, putting into work. I set everything up, redid the whole setup behind me, got all the animations set up to go. Here we go. Wow.
Well, I mean, isn't that incredible? Phil put effort into his business, and he wants special praise and reward for that. Phil, you're meant to fucking try and put effort into your craft. Like that goes without fucking saying. This is what you're supposed to fucking do. This is your job. This is your fucking livelihood. You're meant to actually fucking care for it. You're actually fucking meant to put effort in and try and make it as good as fucking possible. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, I also have spent time trying to put effort into things, you know, also the advent calendar thing. I went and did a wee bit of effort, you know, I took time for that, you know what I mean? Try to think of ways to kind of get back to you guys, not jazz. On top of that, I'm also, you know, because it's Christmas, I'm trying to think of all the ways I can make the bingo thumbnails look better, you know? And so far, I was thinking of something along the lines of this. This might be a bit excessive, I don't know. The border, the frosty border might be a bit too much, maybe overkill, you know what I mean? This is what I was thinking. I like Phil, the drunk Santa Phil in the corner, I kind of like that, as money rains around him. You know, I think that's okay. But the border itself might be a wee bit overkill, you know? Like, you know, for full context here, you know what I mean? If I just like press delete, there is a fucking border, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm not too sure, you know, so I'm still work in progress, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah, as I'm saying, I take time to try and think, so, you know, how do I think things look a bit more festive, a bit more Christmassy? Do we add more things? Does it need like a little Christmas tree? Also, there's still, say, I'm waiting for today's stream to add Phil here, you know? This space is reserved for whoever dumbface Phil makes today, you know? So other than that, though, obviously everything else is kind of, you know, got wee snowman over here, some Christmas lights. I put a fucking Santa hat on Jasper instead of the fucking crown, you know, and we've got a wreath around the fucking O, so it's, instead of the fire, it should, for fuck's sake. But yeah, it's all daft, you know. But what I'm saying though, it's natural for streamers to kind of actually try and take some time outside of streaming, obviously, to care for the streams that they're doing, to try and make it better for the audience, make it more fun for the fucking audience, you know? And Phil's treating this like some sort of special, like, oh, guys, please reward me with everything, because, you know, reasons. Like, I took time on my day off just to fucking, you know, make up animations for you guys to wail me on. Like, you know, the only reason he put time into this particular thing is because he gets money directly from it. Let's just make that crystal fucking clear. That's the only reason he put any time investment whatsoever into this particular facet of his fucking business. Because it's the one thing that gets him money directly from his audience.
Well, first of all, Sweet Share became a sub on Kick, and I don't know if it popped up or not because we were doing the intro, okay? But Sweet Share just did a 1,000 Kick contribution. So let's get our first animation of the day. For the Kick stuff, sadly, I have to manually play it. It's still not automated. But here we go, ready? I don't remember what this one is.
Manually play it, so why didn't you just fucking do that instead of just trying to tell people to give you money for it?
Oh, God. This is our first one. I can't believe this is the first one we're playing. Ready? Thank you to Sweet Share. Now, did that echo? Because if it did, I have to fix it. Was that fine?
That was pish, to be honest. Now, I think you guys deserve to see this in like a better kind of quality or whatever, because it's a bit small. And so let's full screen that, okay? Let's hide the chat as well, okay? And then I will zoom in the top corner here, so you guys can get like a better visual of it. And yeah, and I think that should be fine there.
This is our first one. I can't believe this is the first one we're playing. Ready? Thank you to Sweet Share.
That's it.
Now, did that echo? Because if it did, I have to fix it. Was
that was all it was. That was it. You know? So there you go. I think he purposefully edited out the sounds. So not only is it a lot less funny, but I think he was afraid of like being like copyright infringement if he kept the actual audio from that clip. It sounds like he's purposely trying to go, you know, or someone else has gone out their way to help Phil not get potential copyright infringements ever coming his way.
Fine? Or did it echo? And by the way, why am I on? Oh, I turned off the border, that's why. Was there echo? It was fine, no echo? Okay. I heard an echo, but I hear it on my end because I'm having it play through my speakers as well. If you guys didn't hear an echo, it's good. All right, cool. So...
if you're hearing it through your end, Phil, then that's a problem with your setup in OBS. You can have it so you don't hear it on your end. So there's no echo. It's like, you know, like for God's sake, he's so stupid, he's so fucking dumb.
Yes. Anyway, so I hope you liked it. That's our first of the month. There we go. Let me go ahead and, yes, the animations are basically classic animations. I've used some of these for years and years. Some are only like 1 year old. So I have like maybe, I think it's between 5 and 10 different animations. But all the sound effects are new. Okay?
So test them all out, guys.
Where's my leaderboard? Hold on a second. There it is. Where did the leaderboard go? Okay, so that was Sweet Share and Sweet Share also became a member. So actually, excuse me, you became a sub over on Kick, so let's get you there too. Thank you so much. So let's get down the leaderboard and then let's shout him out because I think Sweet Share even said something in that in those kicks. Let's see. So Sweet Share says, I've decided to finally check you out on live stream instead of just re-upload. Keep it up, King. Thank you, Sweet Share. I appreciate you coming by, hanging out. Now you're on the Kick side of stuff. To forewarn you, all right, there's kind of a method to the madness around here. My longtime viewers and supporters mostly watch me on YouTube. The reason being is because I've been streaming on YouTube for a very long time. Kick's a relatively new thing. I've been streaming on there for about a year. There's a lot of kind of teasing, trollish element over there. You're going to see people saying some silly things in the chat and stuff like that. So FYI, if you're a newcomer and you're in the Kick chat, you're like, why are they all making fun of Phil? Why does it? That's why. It's kind of that has that separation on purpose, like it's done purposefully. So that way you kind of separate the two audiences. But you're welcome on either, whichever you like to chat. And thank you so much for the first contributions of the week right there. So as you can see, for all contributions, we have animations just like that. Okay? Thank you so much, Sweet Share, for getting this stuff going today. All right? All right, so FYI. Yesterday, or excuse me, I said yesterday. In my mind, it was yesterday. Friday was Black Friday, and I did a marathon. And it was a good one. It was a doozy. It was actually one of my most attended marathons all year. Why? Well, because I have this new audience. More people coming by and hanging out with me than I've had in a long time as a result of the Asmongold interview last week and the exposure it gave me. So with all these people on the stream, we did a lot of fun stuff, including checking out a couple games that I didn't even think we would. Arc Raiders and Mega Bomb. Okay? And to be honest, I'm very happy that we did that. Arc Raiders, you know, I only played it for about 90 minutes. I feel like that's the kind of game that absolutely could be like a chill stream game for me. That at night we could play for like a couple of hours and hang out and talk and interact while I play it, as opposed to it being like a super fixated, oh, it's so crazy intense game. You know, you do have to pay attention, but it's a lot of looting and exploration. And, you know, talking with the audience when I'm doing it probably would be a fun thing. So that one I was actually surprised because I didn't realize that's really what this extraction shooter formula was. Keep in mind, I never played an extraction shooter before. So I'm happy I tried it, and maybe we will keep it in the schedule from time to time and check it out, okay? But in addition to that, trying out, whatchamacallit, Mega Bomb. And I'm very excited because Mega Bonk was something unique. Like, I never really played a game like that before, and I'm excited to try it again. The thing is, with Mega Bonk, it is very, very demanding of your attention. Unlike Arc Raiders, you can kind of chill with an audience. With Mega Bonk, you got to be watching and paying attention constantly, right? And because of that, it was hard to interact with the audience. Like, I was trying to learn the game and stuff, and you guys were trying to help me, but it was very hard to, like, have that level of let's chill together. Instead, it was very intense. And I noticed, for example, when I was playing Mega Bonk, I was enjoying it, but the audience attendance actually dipped. And I was like, oh, we lost like 100 viewers playing Mega Bonk. Why is that? Maybe it was just coincidence, or maybe it actually just isn't as interesting to watch. I don't know. I actually watched the performance of the on-demand videos all yesterday, and both games did well. Like, both games, the on-demand videos have gotten decent views and great, you know, like engagement. So it seems like there is interest in me playing those games in the future, which again, I'm down for. I never expected that I would even try them. I tried them and I ended up really liking them. So I hope that you guys feel the same. I want your feedback, obviously. Did you like Mega Bonk? Did you like Arc Raiders? Would you like those in the schedule? If so, I'm more than willing to put them into the schedule. 100%. I'm down for that. We can even play them as early as sometime this week, okay? But just as a heads up here, this week is a very short week for me in comparison to my usual streaming week. Usually I stream 5 to 7 days. This week's only 4. Reason being, I have 2 days scheduled off, both Thursday and Friday of this week, which I think is December 4th and 5th. I have previous IRL commitments. That's right. Real life sometimes gets involved and says, well, you know, you got to do this, and that's what's happening right now is I have to do some stuff, and I can't be here, all right? So I hope you guys understand. Sorry.
Oh, no, we're furious. So how fucking dare you? No, take all the time you have you want. That gives us more peace and fucking quiet. Now, of course, this will affect bingo streams, naturally, because the bad man won't be here, so there's no bingo to fucking do because there is no live DSP to do bingo against. So I'm not too sure what's happening yet on Thursday and Friday, and on Saturday I won't be here when Phil returns, because I'm busy myself with IRL stuff. So technically this could be 3 days in a row without bingo, which kind of sucks for my advent calendar kind of thing, I know, because I'm missing like 3 days in a row. However, I can still potentially do like a wee short stream on like the Saturday, like during the day, perhaps. And I'm also planning to do a stream. I still plan to do streams anyway on Thursday and Friday, just with the bingo. And I may have special guests as well on the Thursday or Friday. I was talking with somebody behind the scenes about that very thing, and we might just do some sort of like, and there's no real format yet, but they were just kind of, it might be just some, and plus, I could basically just celebrate, like a pre-party celebration, because it's my birthday next Saturday, I mean, we just kind of like celebrate that, on the Friday with you guys. I don't know. We'll come up with something, but something will happen. We'll get something sorted down the fucking line, I mean? But yeah, Q&A with the king. I mean, obviously, you guys are free naturally to ask whatever. Doesn't have to be a special Q&A. You guys are always free to ask questions, which is alright. But you get what I'm saying, though. Phil is away Thursday and Friday. But I'm happy to do something still, but I'm away on Saturday when Phil returns. That's what I'm saying, Sonic. So there we go.
About that. Obviously, I'd like to be here more, especially the first week of holiday season stuff. I'd like to be here more, but it's like when I come back, I think the week after I will have a straight 6 days of streaming, like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, I might have 7 straight days of streaming that next week actually to make up for it. So there you go.
Did he just count to like 5 and then say 7? He held his hand to say 5, like, and then it doesn't really fucking matter.
I might have 7 straight days.
I said okay, it's actually I have 7. There you go. I love though he has to look at his hands before he fucking confirms the number. Like he has to acknowledge what he's looking at before he understands the numbers he's holding.
Streaming that next week actually to make up for it. So there you go. So yeah, good stuff, right? I'm excited, but it is a shorter week. And the other thing about this week is that all the stuff that I ordered on Black Friday during that whopping almost 4-hour DSP Buys It segment, where we went on Amazon together, we looked at a new desk, a new chair, a new controller, new speakers, 2 new monitors, monitor arms, among other things. Like we ordered a ton of stuff, right? That's all coming sporadically over the course of this week. So as stuff arrives, we very well might want to start like unboxing it and or doing it gradually. Because here's the thing, if we do it all at once, that's going to be like a lot of time. You know, like let's say I waited till Wednesday to even look at any of this stuff. That might take so long that it's all of Wednesday. As opposed to, let's say today, some of the stuff shows up. We live unbox it. I start testing it and using it. Tomorrow,
Why does it have to be live, Phil? Why must your audience ever going to have to endure you watching you poorly build something?
Chair shows up. I unbox and we put the chair together, try to get it as part of the setup. You see what I'm saying? I think it makes more sense to do it slowly and gradually as much as I can.
Why do it live? It just seems like such a burden to your audience. It really does.
However, there is one critical problem with that. The linchpin of the entire setup, the thing that I need to really get this new setup going, is the desk. The desk is like the critical thing. And sadly, the desk is coming last.
Who
from what I'm being told,
cares?
which I guess I can keep updating and trying to get, information about it. But the desk is coming Wednesday. It did ship, but there haven't been any updates since yesterday. If the desk comes early, like let's say the desk comes tomorrow, right? Well then, that's perfect, because then we can actually schedule, hey, I want to do it Tuesday, build it or whatever, but I have the feeling it ain't gonna come till Wednesday, and Wednesday's my last day of the week. So, that really sucks.
Perfect, Phil. Perfect. You have 2 full days without streaming to get a desk set up without putting the burden on your audience or just putting that crap content for them to, like, oh, it's terrible, it's so fucking poor. Phil Burnell might have to fucking build something off stream. Boo fucking who? That's the way it should fucking be anyway.
Sucks. And sorry, because there's some trolling. I'm just taking care of it quickly. It really sucks because I really wanted to have that set up, especially because, you're starting a new month, right? And I did all this setup, but guess what? With this new desk, it's definitely going to be higher than my setup. My chair's going to be higher. That means I got to adjust my background. I might even have to add like an additional layer to each side here to get it high enough to match.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. This hyperfixation, Phil, is quite telling.
Match up with my new setup, in which case now the cameras have to be adjusted. It's a lot of work, it's not just an easy thing. It's gonna be a ton of work to get it going. I don't want to start the
fuck off with your fucking bullshit semantics. It's gonna be so much. It's not like you're not moving anything really. It's like your current desk setup is getting replaced by an L-shaped desk, which is going to be in the same sort of position. Your current chair will be replaced by another chair, which can move a bit more freely. Like, and that's I need to slightly tilt my camera up more than usual. Oh, fucking woe is me. Just shut the fuck up, Phil. Like, honestly, fuck, man. He is going to be awful. The next couple of streams, before gameplay anyway, is going to be so insufferable.
a month and have to change the setup right away, but it looks like I have to. Like, it looks like that's what's going to happen is I'm going to end up having to change the setup again, middle of the week. Or, worst case scenario, what happens if the desk actually doesn't come on Wednesday? Then I guess we got to work on this next week when I come back on Saturday.
No! Wait, no, there's no fucking way. Is he seriously fucking telling everyone that his desk could arrive on Thursday, but he won't touch it whatsoever until he streams on Saturday? No. There's no fucking way. There is no fucking way. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, hell. This is fucking weird. This is hilarious. He's just going to let his new shit sit there because he's not streaming. Like, he can't make content from it. So, heaven fucking forbid he does it off stream. Nah, there's no fucking way. I'm rewinding this.
Like, it looks like that's what's going to happen is I'm going to end up having to change the setup again, middle of the week. Or, worst case scenario, what happens if the desk actually doesn't come on Wednesday? Then I guess we got to work on this next week when I come back on Saturday, so It is what it is.
And why can't you just, you know, put a disc together on Thursday or Friday, Phil? We know you're busy at some points during those days, but you're not busy 24/7 both days, are you?
Is exactly. Broden says, all in good time, you'll get there. I know, but like, let me put it this way. Number one, there's an anticipation factor, right? Like, ooh, I got all this new stuff coming to improve the setup and everything's going to be so much cooler and better, and I can't wait, right? Like, you
Oh, it's some sort of fucking Timu villain when you fucking do that, Phil.
buy something, you want it right away. You don't have to wait a million years to get it, right? You get all excited. That's number one. But number two, there's the whole idea that, you know, I want to have this setup optimized. And last year I invested a lot of money in it to get a dual PC setup with a better cameras and lighting and all of that.
No, you didn't. That PC was gifted to you. It wasn't your money. It was gifted, remember, Phil. Don't forget your lies now. Careful, Phil.
And then I just kind of stopped because I was like, you know, I don't want to dump an insane amount into it, right? Because I don't want to empty everything out that I made. And what happens if something goes wrong? And I'm actually glad I did that because, to be honest, this year, a few things did go wrong behind the scenes. Had nothing to do with my streams or content. But I had to drop some money kind of mid-year out of nowhere. And because of that, if I had dropped so much money to fully upgrade my setup last year, it might have been a lot tighter than it ended up being. You know what I'm saying? But now you guys have been so supportive this last week, especially, you know, with this newfound audience that are coming and hanging out and supporting with me, that basically, because of that, I was able to do this upgrade on Friday. And I'm so appreciative of that, guys. Really, you guys are absolutely amazing. And I thank you so very much for supporting me the way that you have. It's so cool that you did that for me, because now I was able to do basically the second half of the upgrades that I didn't do last year. Hopefully, this will be the last set of upgrades for a while. And then the significant, you know, stuff to spend money on would be any game that you guys want, or maybe a gaming peripheral for something. But it wouldn't have to be like the cameras, the capture devices, the setup. You know, I'll have it all in place for years to come. So I'm excited. I know you guys are excited too. And I cannot wait for what's to come in the future. I just need the stuff to show up. In fact, I just got notification that a couple things just got delivered, and I'm going to go downstairs and grab them. But before I do, SweetShare, you're being amazing this morning. SweetShare just dropped 5 subs on the community over on Kick. So congrats to anyone who just got a gifted sub. And thank you so very, very much to SweetShare for 5 more subs. Wow, thank you so much. We got an all SweetShare morning so far. We're up to $40 now. Thank you, SweetShare. You're awesome. Okay, so, you know what
You gave me money. You're the best, SweetShare. Thank you for your money. You're the greatest of all time, SweetShare, for all your money. Thanks, money.
Could do? I could change that sound effect to be something more festive. You know what? Why don't I do that right now? Because I think, well, you know, that sound effect, to be honest, I don't think a lot of people like it that much. So you know what? Here's what I'll do. Let's go to Kick. Let's go to subscriptions. And let's go to gifted subs. And let's change that sound effect right now.
I assume Kat's at work today. If she wasn't there to, you know, receive the packages.
All right. Now, if someone gifts a sub, it'll be a completely different sound effect that is festive themed. There we go. I have changed it.
Who fucking cares?
Hint, hint. I changed the sound,
I don't want to
guys.
see what it sounds like. Well, we'll see. I just did it live. I just saved it. So, okay. Excellent. All right. So, good start. By the way, good morning to everyone. How's everyone doing this morning? Who do we got today? We got Copium. We got John, War and Peace, Tryhard Homie, Pattis, Reyna, That One, Lalafel, Froggy T. Wright. Cabal's here. Big Mac is here. Onslaught. Who else do we got? Tis What It Is. Chris, King Michael, Broden. How you doing? Over on Kick, we got Quantumin, your future stepson, Save Us GTA, DSP for President, that's a good name. Suffer Properly, Lucy Poxy is
Can't spell president without fucking dent, can you?
here, Garce is here. Who else do we got? Chinese Food, Netcode's Evil Twin and more, Sewer Rat's here, Big Barb, Snake Sauce. How's everyone? Vivid, how are you?
There's no Jade, though.
Good morning, everyone. Steven, how are you? Good morning, everyone. Welcome and happy, I can finally say it, happy holidays. I can finally say it. Because we're there. We're in the holiday season, the best season of the year. My absolute favorite time of the year. It is. This right now.
I'm just trying to determine who has the thinner arms. The snowman behind Phil with sticks or Phil Burnell. Which one has the more noodly arms? I think it's still Phil Burnell. Despite the stick arms in the background trying to compete with him, I think Phil Burnell wins the thin arm competition.
We're in the holiday season, the best season of the year. My absolute favorite time of the year. It is. This right now, these moments we're having together, this is my best time of the year. I love it. Right after Thanksgiving, you get this cool vibe. Thank you to Lance Catamaran. Lance just did 100 kicks over on Kick. Thank you so very much, Lance. Appreciate that.
Where are you going somewhere, Phil?
Okay, so, you guys don't mind. If you could give me just a moment, I want to go grab what just arrived from Amazon. Give me like a minute. I'm just going to go grab it off the porch. And it looks like we're going to be doing our first live unboxing of the season, which I'm very excited for. Okay, I'll be right back.
Fuck off and just slip up the stairs or something. Hold on, wait. I thought I was going to fuck off, but you're still talking.
I just paused the recording. I'm just going to go grab it. I'll be right back. By the way, this animation, I didn't mean to leave some of these autumn animations in the running, and I don't know why this one is in the running here. Hold on one second. Which one is this?
The Voom thing?
Oh, because it must be a glitch. It is a glitch. The animation that I added apparently didn't work. So let me delete this one. Yeah, there's 2 fall animations that are in here that shouldn't be in here. I'm going to delete them. Maybe I'll add more later. There we go, I got rid of them. They're supposed to be all winter themed. I'm like, why are there fall animations playing? Okay. All right, I will be right back, and we're going to have a live unboxing. Okay, I'll be right back.
And now it's fucked off, and we have a chair stream. This is my favourite time of the fucking bingo streams, when Phil just fucks the fuck off. And we get to see the true star of the show. The chair. Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. Bad man will return any time now, I think. Let's just see. Oh, here we go, here we fucking go. He just dumped him on his chair. Well, look at the cameras, hey guys. Look at all my new toys, guys. Thanks for the money, dummies.
My wife is cleaning the house right now. Jasper doesn't.
Your wife's home. So she didn't bother her ass to fucking get the door when the doorman delivered things to your door and knocked at the door and said, hey, your shit's been delivered. She just left it there, sitting there. Potential porch pirates to fucking steal.
Not like vacuum cleaners, he runs from them. So because of that, he's basically trying to like sneak around.
Why couldn't your wife have just brought you these things up? Because she knows you're busy trying to actually, work. This is your job. And, you make the majority of the income, Phil, so could she have not fucking done your solid and just, brought that shit up the stairs for you? You need to leave it to your door or something?
Okay, ready? Here we go. Okay, so I'm back. I got all the stuff in.
That's you might not be you might not be a million miles away from that, actually. Like, we have no idea what the situation is with Cat. Apparently, Cat is still healthy enough to clean the house, but not healthy enough to answer the door and give Phil his packages.
And it is time to take a look at what is Christmas has come early here on DSP Gaming. Oh, so
speaking of coming early, shout out to May the 1st.
My speakers have arrived. They're quite heavy. They're way heavier than I thought they would be. I don't know why they're so heavy, but they actually weigh a ton. I don't know if they're weighted or if they're just really good. They're pretty darn heavy. So we're going to take a look at those in a second. I think they have wireless capability, but I'm just going to plug them in. Like, I could test them today. I could actually plug them into my TV and see how they sound as we game today and see if they're any good.
Who fucking cares?
I guess we'll have to see. Anyway, so here they are. Edifier M60s. Okay? And that's right. New gamepad. Although it's funny, new gamepad has arrived. Let's play. Oh, wait, I'm playing Mario today. So this doesn't work with Switch. So I can't even use it for my first stream. The Razer Wolverine Pro 8K PC, which is supposed to have the absolute lowest latency of any controller ever. Really, like both the thumbstick and the buttons. It's supposed to have like absolutely instant reaction when you push the button or use the thumbstick, which may, quite frankly, I might not be used to it. It may be too good. Maybe too good for what I do. I guess we'll see. Okay? All right, so we'll give it a shot. Today, what we can do is maybe later tonight, I'm actually playing Tormented Souls 2. So we could use this with Tormented Souls 2. There you go. Gar says, call an audible, use the new controller with Arc Raiders. Well, I didn't set up the stream for Arc Raiders. People wouldn't know that we're doing Arc Raiders. Unless there was an insane, overwhelming amount of people demanding Arc Raiders, I wouldn't do that. At the same time, also, it has to charge. We'll hook it up, but it has to charge, so, it probably wouldn't have charge to do a stream, I would think. I guess we'll see. But anyway, there you go.
To me, that was a subtle hint at saying, if people give me enough money, I'll do Arc Raiders.
So, 2 awesome things. We'll unbox those in a second, I guess. And there's more to come. Like, I think it's like a slow bleed, or a slow drip, I should say, not bleed. A slow drip all week. I think tomorrow, the huge Lego that I bought. It's the Super Mario World Lego set. I believe that's coming tomorrow. Let's see here. Let me take a look at the deliveries. Yeah, tomorrow is the Super Mario World Lego. Oh, both monitors that I ordered, and the monitor mounting arms, and the chair all come tomorrow. Oh, and the chair mat. So technically tomorrow, depending on when stuff shows up, I could build the chair, and I could set up the chair mat here, but what I would have to do then is adjust the height of both of these desks to match the height of the chair, but that also means that I would have to redo, like, the camera height and lighting a little bit, and definitely the things behind me might end up being too low, so I might—
You gotta be fucking kidding me on. I am behind DSP by an hour, and he's still doing his unboxing shit. He's on his speaker still right now, so he's just started this whole thing. The whole unboxing thing, the great unboxing. And it looks like he's on the speakers. Oh, to be fair, he's not actually unboxing it right now, to be fair to him. But it looks like he's unboxing it round about here. Yeah, well, maybe, yeah. So it looks like in 20 minutes time he's going to start unboxing it, and Phil then spends the next 40 minutes fiddling with his speakers. 40 fucking minutes of watching Phil bumble his way around these speakers.
I have to like prop them up depending on how much higher I am. I guess we'll have to see. So we could do that tomorrow, okay?
Who fucking cares?
And then sadly, the desk comes Wednesday, so I can't use the new monitors and the monitor arms and all of that until the desk comes and I build it. That's honestly, that's my one major concern of all the things that I got on Friday, okay? The one big concern that I have is the desk. I'm nervous that the desk might not fit, or it'll fit, but it's then gonna be either like right to the door so I can't get in the office, or it's gonna be blocking me here.
Phil, you had a tape measure. You measured this shit. I thought you done your due diligence. I thought you fucking were prepared. I thought you fucking made you made sure dimensions were correct.
And if it blocks me here, how do I get behind the desk? Like, you guys don't know, my studio is just a spare bedroom, okay? It's not some giant room that I have in my house. It's pretty small. And
no, Phil, that's an office. That is your place of work and business. That is your super adult style business office style thing. Hey, Ramon Sanchez, how you doing, pal? Oh, Jesus, man. This is going to be... Part of me's kind of glad I'm not going to be here on Saturday when he's going to force his audience to fucking help him build a desk that he could have built himself over 2 days.
I don't know 100% that I'm going to be able to fit. Like, I know the desk will fit, but how am I going to get behind the desk? I'm going to have to jump over it, crawl under it, like I'm going into trenches of war.
I should have thought that before you fucking bought the bastard thing then.
On my hands and knees, I don't know if I'm going to be able to walk around it. And I don't know if it's going to block the door or not. What I think I'm going to have to do is rearrange the stuff, like, behind me a bit. Like, right now, this stuff isn't flush to the wall. I might have to push it back flush to the wall, like, right against the wall to get stuff to fit. I don't know. I won't know till it's here and we build it. So, I guess we'll have to see. But, because some people have said, well, why don't you rotate your whole setup? Why don't you use it like a different... Well, number one, because I just built this wall last year. Do you remember? About a year ago, I redid this setup, and this is all attached to the wall. This wall now is full of holes.
You realise, Phil, that the point of that foam is not to have something cool to look at, but it's meant to help with the audible situation in your room. Like, that's sound foam. We don't need to see it. You can turn the camera 90 fucking degrees. It won't. Oh my fucking god. This is so fucking dumb. This is so fucking dumb. Like, guys, you won't be able to see the fucking memory foam if I fucking turn my shit around. You know? And then that'll be awful for you because you won't see it anymore.
Because I had to drill and mount all this on the wall. If I were to try to move this, first of all, I'd probably end up breaking.
Why would you move it? Why? Why would you? Oh god, help me. I need otters. I need otters right now. You cute little bastard, save me from the bad man. Save me from all this fucking suffering. Oh god almighty.
Make the bad man stop.
Oh god, is on the RGBs as well. That's probably the fucking next thing he's gonna say. I've got my RGBs down there on the floor. I'll need to fucking put it somewhere else on the floor. Oh, fuck me, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, okay, let's get back to the bad man. Let's continue. I'm going to wind it like 10 seconds though, just to kind of get the full context. Or 20 seconds. Let's get the full context of his wee bizarre rant here of why I can't rotate his office.
To fit, I don't know. I won't know till it's here and we build it. So, I guess we'll have to see. But, because some people have said, well, why don't you rotate your whole setup? Why don't you use it like a different... Well, number one, because I just built this wall last year. Do you remember? About a year ago, I redid this setup, and this is all attached to the wall. This wall now is full of holes, because I had to drill and mount all this on the wall. If I were to try to move this, first of all, I'd probably end up breaking all the mounting stuff, and I'd probably have to buy a whole new thing. And by the way, they don't make these anymore. This soundproofing foam, it's out of print. It's not manufactured new anymor. So I need to be paying top dollar, or I might, you know, I don't know. I don't think it's like transferable. Like, let's say I wanted to move that to a wall over there where there's more room.
Soundproofing foam. We don't need to see the shit, Phil. The clues in the title. What is it called? Soundproofing foam. Oh, so it helps with audible issues then. Okay. Why do we need to see, why must we see it then?
I don't think I could. That's kind of the problem now is I kind of built myself into a corner. Like, this is the corner. Literally, this is the corner.
It's not. It's just no. I mean, what has his chat said about this? I mean, has his chat said anything bizarre about this or whatever? No, not really. I was trying to see if there's any kind of funny comments in the chats, but that doesn't. Oh hell! So is it, the biggest problem I had with chairs, they all use the same gas cylinder. The fail rate is very high in them. The last 2 to 3 years, yeah. Wonder if he even knows a tape measure. Yes, he does. He showed it off the other fucking day. There's a suggestion there. Put the studio in the living room. A potential shout. Does Phil could just move rooms. If this, he's always complaining about the room that he streams from being annoying for him. You know? So he could just say fuck this shit and transfer all this to another room. And have this room he's currently in be the spare clutter room.
Like transferable. Like let's say I wanted to move that to a wall over there where there's more room. I don't think I could. That's kind of the problem now is I kind of built myself into a corner. Like this is the corner. Literally, this is the corner. And it is what it is. So I gotta try to make ends meet and make it work the way that I can make it work. Maybe long term, if I were to say in a few years, say, all right, I don't like working from this corner anymore. I want to move over there to that side of the room. And I put all new soundproofing up.
Is he seriously trying to imply that moving, like turning 90 degrees and moving about fucking 2 feet in his room is a several year long project? Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up!
Jesus fucking Christ. Multiple year project to move your ass a couple of feet in the same fucking room.
On that wall back there, that's not this, but different soundproofing, then we're good. But
why doesn't soundproof have to be behind you? But why do you think it has to be behind you at all times? Just that it's gonna, whether you're facing the way you're facing now, or you're facing 90 degrees turned either way, you're gonna sound the exact same in that room.
You know, I'm not gonna do that right now. I just spent a ton of money on this setup last year. So, anyway. Am I cold with it snowing in the room? Yes, it's freezing cold in here. No, in reality, it's very cold here today. It's in the, it was like 30 degrees this morning. We had frost outside. Now it's probably 40 because the sun is out. But actually, we've hit the winter weather. The winter weather has begun here in Washington State. And, yeah, so good stuff. I'm excited for this week. Like, this will be a good one. Like, no lie. I know with everything we're doing, we'll talk about that in a moment. We'll look at the schedule, and I'll tell you, you know, we can change this on the fly because it really depends on when stuff shows up. We're going to unbox this stuff in a moment, too. We're going to do that live. That'll be cool. But, how's everyone doing? First of all, how was everyone's Saturday? Hopefully you all had a great Saturday away from the content. I did. Yesterday, I spent a lot of time with my wife. I went, you know, I did the errands, the grocery shopping, the stuff that's necessary to do on my day off. But I spent a lot of time with my wife. There was a game that she plays, one of the sim games that had an update, and I watched her play that for like 2-3 hours and go through all these cool updates that were in the game. We relaxed, we watched some stuff together, we had some food, we actually ordered some Mediterranean food. So I ended up having a hero.
Surprise, more DoorDash, because Phil's not had enough fucking DoorDash this week, has he?
And some, I think it's called souvlaki. It's like the chicken that's marinated on the...
You know what I'm kind of curious about here? You know how... Well, okay. The general consensus is that Phil Burrell passed off all those microtransactions from mobile gaming as a business expense, okay? Like, that's how he got the bankruptcy approved, because he fucking pretended that all that gacha game whaling that he was doing was actually a part of his fucking business expenses rather than his personal expenses, and that's how he got the bankruptcy approved, and that's how he fucking got away with it. So that's the general theory anyway. Now, Phil does DSP tries it sometimes for his content. We know that, you know, DSP tries it, you know, here's me ordering fucking burgers and all shit. Do you think he tries to pass off every single DoorDash as a business expense, regardless of, like, because he's, if he does it, he'll do it for some of them, and rightly so. For some of them, he'll do it, which is he's entitled to, because he's also, you know, he's doing it for his content, he's doing it for his business. But even that being said, of course, he'll probably charge a whole entire fucking thing, including what Cat eats, which is not a part of the fucking business or whatever. But you got to imagine he's probably doing it for absolutely everything. Like, he doesn't separate things, he doesn't itemize it properly and accurately. He just fucking tries to pass it off as every single thing that is through DoorDash or whatever the fuck else it is, like Uber Eats or whatever. Every single fucking thing is just, yeah, it's a part of business. This is all business related. Yeah, this fucking DoorDash fucking fast pass thing, also business expense. Yeah, of course it is.
Hero or whatever, that was really good. Rice and salad and some hummus. It was really good dinner yesterday with my wife. Yeah, we're out of the Thanksgiving leftovers. It was only enough for the 2 meals, so we actually finished it on Friday, so we had to order out. But it was good. It was a nice, relaxing day. The only bummer is it took forever for the food to show up, because, you know, this weekend is the busiest kind of like traffic weekend besides maybe Christmas weekend. So essentially, it took so long for the food to show up. We ordered it and waited over an hour. It showed up, it was good, it was cold. Ugh. Well, it's that kind of year, right? I mean, that time of year, what can you do? So anyway, but outside of that, it was good. It was absolutely good day, great relaxing day, and I hope that you guys had a good one too, whatever you were up to. So let me ask you this. You guys obviously know what I got for Black Friday. I spent over $2,000, all with stuff to upgrade my setup for the streams, right? So what did you guys get? Did any of you find good deals? Did any of you actually get anything interesting on Black Friday?
No. I mean, no. Honestly, I mean, I was like, no, not really. Like, I've been buying things for myself anyway, but it's kind of things I need for my fucking home, you know, because I'm still trying to fucking make sure I got enough things. But the most exciting thing I got lately, I got something to put salt and pepper in. You know? And I'm excited now because I can now, you know, I you know, I have something I can wee salt and pepper fucking shakers with. I have that now. Very basic shit, but I didn't have it. And I thought, yeah, I kind of actually need that. You know, I found like the cheapest. It's like fucking £5 off Amazon. I was like, get me it. Just add to cart, £5. Give me that shit right now, so I can fucking actually, you know, have salt poured out properly or whatever. You know. What else did I get?
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Oh yeah, and another thing. This is the most boring thing possible I could have bought myself. But I kind of thought, you know what, I kind of need it as well, just because I'm using glasses all the time and cups. I got coasters. I got wee basic bitch coasters that were quite cheap on Amazon as well. I think it was like £4 for these or whatever, you know. But these kind of wee wobbly coasters that are fucking like, you know, just, but they're okay. They fucking make sure the glass doesn't fucking cause water rings on fucking desks or whatever, you know. So yeah, I got like a fucking pack of 5, you know, fantastic stuff indeed. Fucking coasters for everyone. Thank you very much to E. Mercer for popping their 15-month bingo Barry membership message and saying yay for salt and pepper shakers. There we go. You know, it's kind of sad. I have salt, so I could put salt in the salt one. I don't have pepper. So the pepper one's empty right now. I need to get myself pepper. And then, I don't use pepper much. So I think I barely use pepper, you know. But the salt and pepper thing, you know what I mean? Like, you can't really get one without the other usually. You know what I mean? So they come as a fucking pack of 2. One's for salt, one's for fucking pepper. So there we go. Did he say he got hummus and salad and when it arrived it was cold? I don't know. I can rewind it if you want. I can rewind it if you want just to get the full context. He did say it took an hour to arrive and it was cold. Yeah, but long story short, that's been like my latest kind of, you know, Black Friday purchases. You know what I mean? Fucking sales and fucking salt and pepper shakers and that shit. But yeah, but for the most part, though, obviously I got everything else I need. You know, I'm all set up effectively. Let's see what Phil said about his fast food woes.
Finished it on Friday, so because you know this weekend is the busiest for the food to show up. We ordered it, so
here we go.
Essentially it took so long for the food to show up. We ordered it and waited over an hour. It showed up, it was good, it was cold. Ugh. Well, it's that kind of year, right? I mean, that time of year, what can you do?
I need to go back further. Actually, I need to go back further. Sorry, because you didn't hear what he said he was eating. Just how long it took.
An update, and I watched her play that for like 2-3. So I ended up having a hero and some I think it's called souvlaki. It's like the chicken that's marinated.
So this is the food stuff here. Fantastic. So what did he eat? Yeah.
For like 2-3 hours and go through all these cool updates that were in the game. We relaxed, we watched some stuff together, we had some food, we actually ordered some Mediterranean food. So I ended up having a hero and some I think it's called souvlaki. It's like the chicken that's marinated on a skewer or whatever. That was really good. Rice and salad and some hummus. It was really good dinner, guys.
Salad, hummus, gyro or gyro, whatever, and Slovakia or Slovakia, whatever. So yeah. So it was all cold though because it took an hour to arrive apparently, you know, including the salad. The salad was cold as well, outrageous, fucking terrible. There we go. And we'll just get back to where we were.
It showed up, it was good, it was cold. Ugh. Well, it's that kind of year, right? I mean, that time of year, what can you do? So anyway.
We're about to be shed. Broadside Phil is saying he's been popping in and out. How's he been? He's received a couple of packages. He's received his new controller and he's also received his speakers. So he's about to fucking entertain us for the next 45 minutes plus of playing with speakers. We're about to endure this misery of him just unboxing speakers and playing with them for 45 minutes.
But outside of that, it was good. It was absolutely good day, great relaxing day, and I hope that you guys had a good one too, whatever you were up to. So let me ask you this. You guys obviously know what I got for Black Friday. I spent over $2,000, all with stuff to upgrade my setup for the streams, right? So what did you guys get? Did any of you find good deals? Did any of you actually get anything interesting on Black Friday? Let's see what you guys have to say. I'd like to have your, let me know, give me your feedback. Did anyone buy anything good or interesting, get a good deal on anything?
These are my life priorities. Pay my taxes.
Clothes. A portable DVD player. A portable DVD player? People still use those?
What's the matter?
Store wouldn't take your stolen credit card.
Raider Randy with a $5 super chat. Maybe put on a stolen credit card. Says, watch a chunk of your Expedition 33 Let's Play over the weekend. A fun playthrough, maybe in the top 5 games of all time. Thank you, Raider Randy. Indeed. Absolutely amazing. Great game. And I loved it. And guess what? We've talked about it. I think we've pretty much locked it in. That I am going to go back to Expedition 33 later this month.
Who
Can't do it
fucking
immediately.
cares?
So just because we're already in the midst of other playthroughs, it would make sense to start up others when we want to finish, say, Tormented Souls 2, do a little bit more Mario Galaxy 2, etc. But, oh, by the way, also, next week, we've got Metroid Prime 4 starting up, and that's a definite game that I'm playing. But man, do I want to go back to Expedition 33. 100%. I want to go back and hang out while I play that game. I did not get to play Act 3 at all, so I want to do all of Act 3 with you guys. As long as you guys are down and along for the ride. If you agree that you'll come and hang out and support and engage those streams, I will play it. That was the problem. That's why I had to stop playing the game, because people weren't showing up for it anymore, you see? Okay. Arc Raiders. Yeah, see, I'm down for Arc Raiders. I'm down to put Arc Raiders into the schedule as a chill playthrough if that's what you guys really want. Okay, here we go. So, Sennheiser headphones. Sennheisers are good. Sennheisers are good, but, you know, honestly, I've had bad luck with headphones. And what I mean by that is, when I first started streaming, which was 2013, damn, it was a long time ago, I bought 3 headphones at the time. A Turtle Beach, a Triton, which doesn't exist anymore, the Triton brand went out of business, and also the Astro, I think they were A40s, A30s, whatever they were at the time, like the latest Astro. Because I didn't know what to get. I bought all 3, okay? Out of all 3, I actually thought the Turtle Beach had the best audio, and they broke right away. Like, within a few months of using them, one of the headphones went out. I got a replacement under warranty, happened again. And I said, well, I don't want to use these anymore. So then I started using the Tritons, and the Tritons actually had different, like, speakers built into the ear cups, which is crazy to think it wasn't like virtual surround, it was like literal real surround.
You're boring,
that was great,
everybody.
except the way they designed the Tritons was faulty. It was a plastic band that went over your head, it was a solid piece. It would just crack over time, and there's nothing you could do about it. I sent it in for warranty, they got me another pair, cracked again. So I was like, dude, this is ridiculous, these things
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
are not durable, especially for the price that they charge. Even back then, these were like $300 headphones, and they were all breaking. The Astros lasted incredibly long for me, like years. But the problem with the Astro, it didn't have good noise canceling at all. So you could hear everything in the environment. It was kind of annoying. They didn't sound as good as the other ones. So I ended up getting a pair of Sennheisers. Best headphones I've ever owned. They were insanely comfortable. The sound was ridiculously good. Like, it had deep bass. It had great, like, sharp treble. Voices came through clear, but, like, surround sound for games was great. There was only one problem. They broke. Within a year, not even. One of the headphones went out again. I was like, are you kidding me? So it's like, no matter what I buy, they freaking break right away. I don't get it. I've never had a pair of headphones that I think I've gotten to use more than, say, a year besides the Astros. The Astros lasted like 2-3 years, but I didn't like the quality of the audio. I just suffered with it because they were the only ones that didn't break. So congrats on the Sennheisers. They seriously are great. Like, they sound amazing. I know. I loved them when I had them, but they broke. So I never got another pair of Sennheisers because of that. I was like, screw it. Look into the Steel Series game DAC. It's an amazing headset. Is it? Right now, I'm just using some Logitechs. They're okay. They're not horrible, but they're not great either. They're kind of, I would say they're like middle of the road. They're very comfortable, but the audio isn't as good as I would like. Like, for example, before the Astros, I had a pair of Corsairs, and the surround sound on the Corsairs was better. But with the Logitech, I get more bass, but the surround sound's not as good. Why do I care about bass? I'm not listening to music in them. They're gaming headphones, and they have better bass than surround. How does that make any sense? So maybe I'll upgrade my headphones at some point. For now, I just bought those Logitechs earlier in the year. I'm not going to get another new pair yet. That's like my least concern.
So anything that is touching you and touching your skin and touching your greasy ass head seems to fucking break within a year, no matter what brand you get. The common denominator seems to be your greasy ass toxic fucking head, Phil.
Nicholas says he got AirPods Pro 3. Oh, he says AirPods Pro 3 have outstanding noise cancellation, but they don't last more than a year. Why does nothing last? It's all a scam. Let's sell you something that's insanely expensive, right? But it breaks within a year.
Shut the fuck up, Mr. $1,500 to eat fast food on stream.
So you have to keep replacing. So stupid, right?
We can't say that now because he doesn't do it anymore. Oh, that's old information. This is out. How dare I accuse Phil of charging his audience $1,500 to eat fast food on stream? He doesn't do that anymore. That has been officially retired as of last week.
So dumb. Anyway, so what else did you guys get? Anything good? I'm just curious because, you know, I bought so much crap that this is going to be an interesting week to say the least. And we're going to look at some of it right now as I unbox it and maybe hook it up and stuff. But what else did you guys get? Anything good besides just clothes? See, the thing is, I think there's great deals. Last year, that's when I got my new streaming and capture PC. I say new, it's a year old now. But that's when I bought it. It was on sale for like $1,700. And then after the sale ended, it was over $2,100. So I saved like $400 on it, which is a really good, you know, weekend deal for Black Friday. And now this year, I bought all that stuff. We did the math on the stream. I think there were 4 items that had a big Black Friday discount. So I saved like over $500 this year buying everything on the Black Friday week. Let's see. A Neo Geo Super Pocket handheld for $60, says Bonos Tecmo. What is that? Neo Geo Super Pocket? I used to have the Neo Geo Pocket. Back in the early 2000s, Neo Geo actually sold a handheld system. Now, it's not what you think. It didn't actually play real Neo Geo games on it. They had their own line of like mobilized Neo Geo games. Like they actually had, wasn't it Street Fighter? It was like Street Fighter Cross SNK. So it was like King of Fighters versus Street Fighter players, similar to Capcom versus SNK. Well, it was like their own version on handheld. It was an incredibly fun and good game. It really was. Just the graphics weren't great. It was more like pixel graphics, but it was actually a really good game. And I had a couple, like 2 or 3 games on there, and I really liked the system. But I don't know what this one is that you have now. Genesis Gaming says he bought Astrobot and Metaphor for a big discount. That's cool. Shock says the GDP Windows Win 5 gaming handheld. What is that? GDP Win 5?
Who fucking cares?
Look at this. Holy crud. That's expensive. Dude, it's almost $2 grand.
Time for another fundraiser.
Was it on a good sale? The handheld gaming PC. So essentially, it's like a Steam Deck, but it's way better than the Steam Deck, right? For that price, it's got to be way better than Steam Deck. Well, I played the Danganronpa 2 remake? No. I played Danganronpa 1 through 3 in full. I'm never replaying them. They're too long. But I enjoyed playing them when I did play them. Yeah, 1850. I see different models listed here. 2300, 1900, 1500. So there's different ones. Damn. Nicholas says, I'm torn. I want the Final Fantasy VII remake or the new Doom game. Both are on sale. You will get way more out of the Final Fantasy VII game. What I mean by that is it's just a much longer game with tons of side content in the light. As opposed to the Doom game, it's not short. I played it.
You never completed the new Final Fantasy game, though. Like, you bailed from that. So how would you know?
I think it was over 20 hours, but you're going to go through there once and you're going to be like, okay, done. With the role-playing game like Final Fantasy VII Remake, you're probably going to play it way longer and enjoy the side content.
Just because a game is longer does not fucking make it fucking better, Phil. It's like, yes, that's a fucking dumb way to fucking approach it as well. Like, there's a lot of things you can do to try and, you know, it's not the fucking predetermining factor in a fucking game. You know what I mean? Is it good to get value for money in a game? Yes. In a game being like, you know, like 70 plus hours, 80 plus hours, 100 plus hours, you know, it's good to get value for money for your fucking game. But if it's a fucking miserable fucking thing to play for 70 to 80 hours, it's not worth the fucking time investment, you know? If the game is a great fucking game, it's very fucking fun as well, and like you keep going back to it, it's like 20 hours or whatever, yeah. And that sort of shit fucking keeps you coming back for fucking more, then yes, that's a better fucking option. You know? I mean, you know, but Phil also, you know, Phil, he just said it there. He's never going back to Danganronpa ever again because they're too much of a time investment, even though he had great fun playing them. So the lifelong gamer who loves playing games won't play games on stream anymore, or those games anyway, because they take too long to finish, even though he loves them and enjoys them. I thought Phil was no longer, you know, barred from playing. Like, I thought didn't he claim that he can play whatever he wants now in future because of his great uptick in support, and he doesn't have to worry about fucking playing games that only works on streams for his audience to give him money. I could have sworn he said that the other day. It's some like renaissance of fucking DSP gaming. Like, great, you know, you guys are giving me thousands of dollars, so I can just fucking not have to worry about what I play on stream anymore.
Everything, there's just more to it. But it doesn't matter. I mean, they're completely different styles of game. You know, I played the new Doom game. I thought it was all right. I liked it better than Doom Eternal. But I also wasn't in love with it. I felt like it was a mix of Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, and it worked. But I still prefer the more classic formula of Doom 2016 to what they've done with this now. This one was like all action-based, melee combat, smashing with the shield and stuff, which wasn't bad. But it also, I don't know, it just didn't feel like Doom. It felt like a different game. But it was...
Oh, God. He's not getting you out of wheelchair, Jade.
Squeaky Wheels Jade tipped £1. Squeak, 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 squeak. I definitely need some headphones that are long enough to fit around my cranial helmet and short enough so the crow doesn't strangle me in my sleep in Minecraft for not having enough brain flesh to pick through.
Jesus! I completely forgot about that fucking crow. I hope he's fucking doing alright, you know what I mean? He's probably gonna fucking starve trying to eat your fucking brain. There's not much there. But thank you, Jade, for the tip. It is very canny indeed, and hopefully that crow will get tired soon enough of trying to fucking pick anything worth picking at, and I'll move on to someone else.
Smashing with the shield and stuff, which wasn't bad, but also, I don't know, it just didn't feel like Doom. It felt like a different game, but it was still a decent game. Like, I enjoyed my time with it. What's up, Legend Lurker? How you doing, man? By the way, Mr. Member just gifted 5 memberships to the YouTube community. Thank you so much, Mr. Member. I appreciate that. Let's get that on the leaderboard. Thank you so much for the support. So, for those who are just joining us, I already made the announcement right at the top of the show, but I'll make it again because now we have like double the attendance, no lie. I have redone everything for December, okay? All contribution methods. Super chats, tips, kicks, and gifted subs, they all now, excuse me, have new animations and sound effects. They're all holiday themed. So however you contribute, you're going to see something that's very festive and fun this month. And I hope that you guys will enjoy it. I put some effort into it last night trying to find sound effects that matched up with the animation. Some of them are like dead on correct, like actual scenes from the movies that the animation's taken from. Others are similar but not exact. Like we saw that one earlier with Marv getting hit by the iron in Home Alone, and it looks like me. It's my face on him. That, sadly, I couldn't find the sound effect for that. It's funny because I remember it in the movie, and he pulls the cord that looks like a light cord, right? And all of a sudden you hear it's like,
Wait, what do you mean you can find the sound effect for it? Wait, hold on a fucking second. What do you mean you couldn't find the sound effect for it? If I go on YouTube right fucking now and search Home Alone 2, yeah, I get the clips right fucking there. Like, there's clips on YouTube where you can fucking get the sounds from. There's a 12-second clip right fucking. Hold on, for fuck's sake. Oh, hey, look at that shit, guys. Actually, there we go. There we go. That's the original movie right fucking there. Simple. I was like, what was a 30-second search on YouTube? I was like, oh, bugger me, I found what I wanted, eh? Thank you very much for the sound. You know, recorded by some potato pointing at a TV, you know, like classic DSP used to do back in the fucking day. Still, though, that was original sound, and that was original fucking, you know, audio from the fucking movie, for fuck's sake. What the fuck is that pause? It's a good question. A very good fucking question. This is a potential screenshot, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. Hold on to things. Let me go full screen. Give me a wee second here. Let me just look into things. So I'm actually working on this right now myself for a wee screenshot here. Hold on 2 seconds. And we can go straight here, and we can, let's see. There we go. Perfection. Absolutely fucking perfect. Let me throw that in the members Discord so my members can enjoy that to the heart's content as well. Oh, I need to post it in the right section, of course, that'll help. I have a section for stream screenshots, so there we go. Superb stuff indeed. For fuck's sake, man. Unbelievable. But there we go, that could very well be on tomorrow's bingo thumbnail. Excellent stuff indeed. Oh, and cheers, Sonny, as well. You're going to get Gemini to remove snowflakes. That'll be good. There's only a couple that get in the way. It's like that one is like next to his eye, you know, is like the most annoying one, that kind of one that stands out. But yeah, good stuff indeed. Cheers for that. Anyway, let's get back to bingo, shall we? He is begging. I hope somebody tells him he's kind of begging quite a lot today. Remember, he doesn't like doing it. It's hardwired into his wee head for him to fucking beg, and him constantly reminding his audience that he's got tons of new animations for supporting him is a flat out fucking beg.
And you hear, like the cord, you hear it flapping in the wind, and he looks up, oh, and bam! I remember it. I couldn't find it. So instead, I stole the sound effect from earlier in the movie where Kevin takes the brick and he's on top of the building and he throws the brick, and it's like the most perfect brick toss you've ever seen. It just clobbers Marv right in the middle of the head. It still kind of fits the scene. So even though it's not dead on, it's still pretty good. And a lot of them are dead on, though, or other scenes. Like I have okay, there's one animation for $100. We will probably never see it this month, or we'll see it very rarely. But the $100 animation is like awesome to the scene. It's not the sound effect from the scene in the movie, but it's from another scene in the movie, and it fits the sound effect. It fits the animation perfectly. So we'll see over the course of December coming up. Usually we get to see all of them at least once, because it's like $5. Well, first it's like small contributions under $5. There's 2 randomized animations for that. Then there's $5, $10, $20, $30, $50, and $100. Those are the different levels of contributions. So it'd be pretty cool to see them all over the month. I hope you guys enjoy. Okay.
I mean, of course, you could just show us them now, Phil, since you control all your animations. You know, I'm just saying, I have a few separate animations myself, but I can show that to my audience anytime they want to. I think I've got the one for tips is the one you just seen recently there. I mean, we hear money, yeah. The lowest one is you hear like Big Smoke saying, "My dog, what's up?" And you see a wee picture of my dog. I think anything between between 5 and 10 is Billy Connolly saying she's a big fucking bitch, you know. And I think anything over 10 is like, I'm gonna get gold out of you, Phil. That wee sound clip there as well. Yeah, I mean, and so yeah, I think I have like 4 or 5 effectively. You know, I mean, And obviously as well for the memberships, you know what I mean? Like, I got something separate for the members as well, audio-wise. But the thing though, like, I, as a streamer, can play those at any time if my audience wanted me to play them, because it's, you know, it's like, it's the viewer, the host is in control. I can just go to my stream elements page and manually play all of those to show off. But it feels like, oh, the only way you guys get to see them is if you give me money so I can press the button to play it for you. It's a shame, but there's nothing they can do. You just must receive $100 from you in order to show you guys the little 10-second animation and random sound clip.
There we go. All right. I think what we should do an unboxing. The stuff showed up, right? Why not unbox it, take a look at it, see what it looks like. Like I said, for playing Mario today, I could actually test out these speakers, because I'm almost positive that my TV has a headphone jack out, and that's how I'm going to connect it. In fact, you know what? Let me confirm that right now. I'm almost positive that it does. I can't imagine why it wouldn't.
And he's fucked off again. And these are the times when we can all just take a wee breather from the bad man being bad. But he'll return soon enough to inflict suffering on us all once more.
My TV actually...
So Mercer's asking, is he what sub-minutes have been of begging, you know, well, now here, we actually have had sub-minutes of begging, pretty much because he has kept talking about his fucking animations so much. You know? He keeps reminding everyone, guys, I have new animations, for your contributions, doesn't matter what side it is, but I have new animations. And he wouldn't shut the fuck up about this, you know? Like the big massive, it's the biggest fucking hint possible, essentially. Yeah, we got a free space because of the bags.
It has both the standard 3.5mm headphone jack as well as digital out, which most things don't have anymore, but the TV has it. So, want to take a look? Let me get my knife, actually. Hold on, I forgot to grab my knife. Let's take a look at these speakers. I'm excited.
A real shame you fucking stab yourself, wouldn't it? Do your best not to fucking stab yourself for the head or anything, Phil.
To take a look at them.
Wouldn't it just be absolutely tragic if Phil Burnell just tripped up and just fucking fell on that knife?
Okay.
Hopefully it doesn't happen to him, you know what I mean?
Edifier M60 speakers. I don't know if they're wireless or not. We were reading the stats. It's like, they look really good, like great quality. I believe they work with an app, so I wouldn't even have to like use...
I wouldn't even have to get up. I can just sit in my arse and do it through my phone. Wow.
The monitor, because remember, I'm going to be using monitors now, not a TV. So I could just use an app to adjust the volume on these speakers, rather than having to mess with like the TV or the monitor buttons and stuff like that. Okay. Let's take a look here. Okay. So.
Confusion on his face, like looking at this shit. You know, I was like, wow, it's packaging. Yeah, no shit.
Okay. So, here they are. They are pretty heavy. There's one here. Let's take a look. Let's unwrap it and see what it looks like.
This is evidence of Phil Burnell working out, because he can actually have these speakers now. He would never have been able to have fucking these speakers before had he not started working out.
It's heavy. Wow.
Look how easy. Look how easy he handles it.
It's stylish, right?
One-handed.
There. I guess it's supposed to be a built-in tweeter or whatever there.
So strong.
Hopefully it has adjustments in the app, because I'm not going to want any bass, or very, very little bass. Cool. Edifier. I don't think these are wireless. I thought they were first, but I don't think they are. I think they're wired.
Papa Dragon's asking the most important questions. Do you think he got hair plugs? The trench has been vanishing. I just think he started fucking brushing his hair. Like, he's actively made an effort to start combing his hair for the Aspen Gold viewers. That has been very noticeable, you know? In the past, I think he just kind of threw water on his hair and just slicked it back, so he didn't actually... There was no attempt to try and fucking brush hair over the fucking parting, you know? Properly, anyway. So, nah, he's just putting he's putting time into actually grooming before going on camera these days, because he's still trying his best to impress the Aspen Gold crowd. He doesn't want to let them down. So, this is why he's not been late for stream once since the Aspen Gold thing happened. Like, usually Phil will fucking turn on his webcam properly and start the show properly about 25 past, half past or so. Ever since Aspen Gold thing, he's been on time. Effectively, pretty much bang on time every time. You know, or sometimes earlier, you know? So, yeah. No hair plugs, he's just fucking brushing more effectively or combing more effectively.
Okay. So USB-C, headphone jack in, I believe, power cable, and I guess there's a speaker cord that connects the two together. Yep. USB in. Well, I don't think I'm going to be using USB because I'm going to be running audio through my monitor, so I'm probably just going to use the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Yeah. As opposed to USB, which would be if we wanted to plug it into the PC. But if I do that, then I can't get audio out of the PC, so you guys wouldn't be able to hear. I'd sound great. You guys would hear nothing. Right? There you go.
Who fucking cares?
Cool. I don't even know Edifier, this brand. I never really heard of them. Hopefully they're good. They certainly weren't cheap. Okay, so for the record...
Okay, Phil, it wasn't you that paid, so it was your audience.
You may wonder, again, if you're like in Kick Chat, you're like, why is everyone talking shit about Phil buying something? Well, because they're jealous. You understand? These people are incredibly jealous. They're upset that I had a good week. That's how my detractors are. They're very upset that I had a great week where people supported me, liked the content, came in droves from Asmongold. So now that I upgraded my setup, what they'll do is criticize and say, well, why did you spend all that money? You never should have spent it. Or why did you buy something for your wife or something stupid like that? Which is none of their business, right? They don't know anything about my personal life. But
Apparently suggesting that Phil buys things for his wife is stupid. Just let that sink in. Suggesting to somebody who was recently given thousands of dollars from an audience that maybe he could fucking use a little bit of that money to fucking get something for his wife is stupid. I'm going to wind this just for the full context of the toxic rant.
if you're like in Kick Chat, you're like, why is everyone talking shit about Phil buying something? Well, because they're jealous. You understand? These people are incredibly jealous. They're upset that I had a good week. That's how my detractors are. They're very upset that I had a great week where people supported me, liked the content, came in droves from Asmongold.
Once again, sorry for pausing again, but just once to reiterate here, Phil, once again, he can't help it. He brings up the detractors and trolls of his own volition. He could have just fucking just kept unboxing and said, look at all this cool shit I've got. Instead, he's like fucking Phil on victim mode. He's like, yeah, the evil people are so jealous of me. This is why I'm a victim. This is why I deserve your money. And all these people are just super duper, you know, they're so jealous that I'm so much more handsomer than they are. And they all live in their parents' basements, fucking drinking Mountain Dew and eating Doritos and all that shit. It's like, Phil, it's like, we've heard the same shit over and over again for the past like 10 years plus. No one is envious of your boring ass fucking life. You know, is there anything to envy about Phil's? You know, Phil is giving a lot of money. That is obviously something for people to feel envious about sometimes, because obviously, if you or I got that sort of fucking money being thrown at us randomly by people on the internet, then yes, we would put that fucking money to much better use. Like, Jesus Christ, man, like, the money that Phil got this week could fucking take care of a lot of my fucking debts. You know what I mean? Like, if, you know, that alone would be a fucking, like, that sort of shit he's got. You know, for him, no, it's like, no. More debt. More debt. More buying, buy more, keep buying. I was given this money, I must buy immediately.
So now that I upgraded my setup, what they'll do is criticize and say, well, why did you spend all that money? You never should have spent it. Or why did you buy something for your wife or something stupid like that? Which is none of their business, right? They don't know anything about my personal life, but that's the kind of shit that they say. If I'd made all this money and didn't spend any of it on the setup, they'd be like, oh, so he just spends his money frivolously behind the scenes on anything he wants. He doesn't ever upgrade his setup. He doesn't. That's how they are. That's why I pay no heed to what they say. They're just morons. They're going to complain no matter what I do. In this case, you guys invested in me, and I'm immediately reinvesting back to you. That's what I'm doing. Like, this is going to be a better setup. So, as long as you guys understand it, because again, people look at the Kick Chat, they're like, I don't get it. What's going on over there? It's just idiots. Jealous idiots. And no matter what I say, they complain. Whatever what I do, I'm in the wrong, so I don't care about that. Okay? Okay.
Clearly doesn't care. Clearly doesn't get to him. Clearly doesn't bother him. He's not impacted by it whatsoever ever. Why would you think it bothers him? Why would you think it upsets him in any fucking way? I mean, what possible fucking clue could Phil Burnell provide us that it fucking gets to him and upsets him and causes him absolute bother? Oh, it's just goddess, Phil. These fucking mini meltdowns are clear evidence that it does affect you. You know, and your delusional ranting cannot convince anyone otherwise.
So, I think that's it. Oh, it has stands? Oh, the speakers have stands? Oh, I think what it is they could be flat or you could put them in an angle. Oh, we'll have to decide which I want to do. Maybe I'll test it, actually. Right now, we'll see what's better. Let me put those
Who
over here.
fucking cares?
And that's it. Okay. So, what's in the box? That's the million-dollar question.
Interesting number.
A lot. Holy crap, this thing came with a ton of stuff. And also, I'm sure this is going to tell me where the app is. The Edifier Connects app. That's what I got to get for my phone. Okay, I'm going to. I'm definitely going to use that. So, What do we got here? This is the cable that connects the two speakers. Need that. A headphone cable?
And he was so confused looking at this shit.
Need that.
Like the clear, visible confusion in this fucking caveman's face. Like, look at this shit. Let's see, which one's which? I don't know which they won't stand up on their own. What do I do?
A headphone cable? But it's not. It's like a stereo. Does it have a standard headphone cable? That's what I need. Yeah, here's your standard 3.5mm cable. That's what I need to plug it into the TV. I don't know why it has this. I guess just if you want to do the old school, what was this called? Phono or whatever, like the left and right channel. So it does have that cable with it.
Bastard!
And yeah, here we've got your power cable, and this is USB-C if you want to attach it to your PC or whatever. Okay, so I won't use USB and I won't use this old school cable. I'll just use these three right here. This might be pretty easy to set up. I just gotta find the app, I guess, and then kind of mess with it. I don't know.
And this right here is a stream for the next like 35 or 40 minutes apparently.
How you sync the speakers with your app though? Like,
at least that.
How would you sync it? They must, if it's there have to be wireless then, right? Like there has to be wireless connectivity for this to work. Yeah, they're showing multiple ways to connect. You can connect via USB or the cable. Yep. Apparently there's different modes and stuff. Oh, they are wireless. They have Bluetooth. They are absolutely wireless. They have Bluetooth. And what it's showing is that you can enable the Bluetooth with a button on the top. Oh, it's invisible. You know what it must be when you plug it in? It probably glows. Because see, there's nothing there. But they're saying, I guess there's a touch sensor on top that you can enable Bluetooth, and that's how you sync it with the app. So they are wireless. There you go.
Who fucking cares?
Okay. Mess with this, I guess. All right, cool. So we'll hook that up in a bit. I also want to, before we mess with this, obviously I want to unbox the controller as well. And I probably want to get the controller charging so that we could use it tonight for Tormented Souls.
Make the bad man stop.
Yeah, all right. I'm excited to try these today. Maybe they'll be really good for Mario. I'll get some good audio. I've been using my TV speakers for like 2.5 years. So any speaker is going to be an upgrade to that. You know what I mean? Like there's no way it wouldn't sound better. The only question is where to put them. I might have to put them behind the TV right now.
Put up your arse.
There's nowhere to put them in front. Like there's no room in front. But the thing is, once I don't need to use this TV anymore, once the new monitor is in place, this TV can be pushed like backward. And then I can have the speakers just sitting there in front of the TV. Also, that lighting is going to have to be adjusted because I have a key light behind the TV. That's going to...
What you felt? You're not... I assumed the TV was fucking history. If he is using fucking monitors to replace a fucking TV, I assumed that TV was going fucking bye-bye. Otherwise, why the fuck would you keep the fucking TV? You've literally got a fucking big-ass gaming monitor, a curved one, to replace the fucking TV to fucking begin with. So, surely a TV would just fucking go in a different room then. Like, you know, this... But you upgrade your fucking TV in another fucking room or something.
Have to be adjusted for the new setup. So that it actually works with the monitors and everything. We'll have to see. I might have to put that on a tripod on the floor, which would be fine. It's on a tripod now anyway. But yeah, I'll just put the speakers on the stand there. So, okay. Cool. Oh, I'm sure USB would be better, but here's the problem. I don't know if there's a solution to this or not. I cannot get dual audio out on a PC anymore. Like I used to be able to when I was younger. I had a device that was like a separate audio card. So you could get audio out from your standard PC jacks, but then there was like an additional jack. It would add like a digital audio jack. So you could get two audio lines out of your PC. I used to do this all the time back in the day. At some point, they phased it out. So now, if you plug in any device, whether you plug in headphones, you plug in, you know, USB or 3.5mm, as soon as you plug something in your PC, that's what it uses for audio. So, for example, right now, audio out on my gaming PC goes to HDMI. That goes to my capture device, which goes to this OBS, right? And then you guys can hear the audio of the game. If I were to take these speakers and plug it into the 3.5mm audio jack, immediately, that's where the audio would go, and then you guys hear nothing. It would be silent. It just only does one output. So maybe there's a workaround. Maybe there's like, oh, you can use a third-party software. It clones the audio, and then you can... I don't know anything about that. So for now, I'm just going to plug these into the TV for now. Later in the week when I get the monitors, I'm going to plug it into the monitor. Seems like the easiest way to do it, right? There you go. Voice Meter Banana audio software can do multiple audio outs. Voice Meter Banana. That's what I mean. I know there's a workaround for everything, but it's just levels of complexity, right? Like I'm sure it wouldn't be that bad if someone who understood it could explain it to me. And
the voice meter's okay. I've tried that in the past when I was kind of messing with virtual cables and all that shit, and it's okay to use. It's just... It's simpler. I mean, when you first look at it, it does look quite complex, but quite simply, it's just obviously it's a virtual cable thing where you can assign different outputs for one signal going, then you can have two different outputs effectively. So you can, yeah, as long as it's connected properly though. I think what Phil's trying to say is that because he's got a streaming PC and he's also got his gaming PC, he wants to wear the headphones and he wants to be able to hear things from both of those PCs. Which doesn't sound like a virtual cable thing to me. That sounds more like some sort of like one input and two output sort of like connector. You know? Like an audio Y spotter, that's what I was kind of thinking, something like that. Like an audio Y spotter, exactly. So that means, yeah, to me, that just seems like the simplest fucking solution. Virtual cables is a different thing entirely. Virtual cables is just, like, if it's like one computer, it's all in or whatever, and for fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake, this is... Yeah. God, you know what's fucking cringe? He used to work at places like Best Buy, where they had this technology available back in the day when he was working there.
Probably do it in 5 minutes, but usually I'm on my own with this stuff. But we'll see. Maybe I will eventually do that, because it certainly would be way easier to just plug it directly into the PC to have the audio, rather than having it have a wire run from my monitor, which is going to be here all the way across the room. But I guess we'll see what happens. I do have the ability to run it across the room. I would just have to get a longer cable, I think. Like, this cable they gave me here is short, man. This is really short. So right now it'll work, because it's going TV to speakers, or TV to speakers right now. But this just looks way too short. Here, see what I mean? You don't think of these things? I think I'm going to have to get a long 3.5 millimeter cable to run from my monitor
Who
all the way
fucking
across the
cares?
floor to the speakers, which are going to be over there. This is not going to be long enough to do it. Yeah. So something I'm going to have to order off Amazon today. Long 3.5 millimeter cable.
Oh yeah, more shopping.
Okay. Anyway, before we start messing with speakers, all right, let's look at the new gamepad that I bought.
Who fucking
so
cares?
you're wondering, why do I need a new gamepad? I use an Xbox Elite 2 gamepad. I've been using it for about a year. I love the feel. I love the grip. I love the thumbsticks. I love that it has these changeable parts. What I hate about it is the face buttons. They suck. The face buttons are like this hard, transparent plastic. I was playing Hollow Knight Silksong. Literally destroyed my thumb. Destroyed it. A giant callus on my thumb. Okay? So I need something that's going to be better than that. We looked at controllers on Friday. We compared all the different ones with response time and the like, and this seemed to be the absolute best response time of any controller out there, like less than 2 milliseconds or whatever it is. So we went with that, and then everything else here on it looked great too. So let's see if it's any good. Hopefully it's good. Someone had asked, is it console as well? I don't believe so. It does say it's the Wolverine Pro 8K PC, so I think it only works with PC. That's it. I'm pretty sure it's only PC.
It tells you somewhere in the fucking box, I imagine. Mercer's demanded an auto brake. You know what? Fine, I'm happy with that. Let's have a brief auto brake. Oh look, there's none there. They've all fucked off. They're on their own fucking brake. Oh wait, there you go. There's one back there. There you go. One came back because, you know, they realised you fucking needed them, so there you go. Where did you bastard come from? He came out of fucking nowhere. There you fucking go. But we needed an auto brake and we got a fucking auto brake. There we fucking go. God bless those wee otters for helping us get over fills. Oh, there must be some sort of hole under that bit of the rock. They're just fucking phasing into existence from, like, wherever this bit is, and you know, this just come out of fucking nowhere. Yeah, there you go. Little bastards. Oh, they're so cute. There you go. There we go. We've got a wee auto brake because something need, and let's just now go back to our suffering of Phil Burnell being an absolute dick, an absolute fucking dinosaur when it comes to technology. Remember guys, 50 likes on this bingo stream, we get 2 more free spaces. We have 3 free spaces so far, which means that as things stand, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 away as things stand. But if we get 50 likes, that means we'll all be 5 away from our full house.
Okay, right up the knife. Here we go. Your future stepson, enjoy your ban. Don't come back. I've had enough of you. You're already a sock account anyway, and I'm just tired of your toxicity. Goodbye. Okay.
That was nice and toxic.
That's how you handle a troll. Anyway, so
publicly, by addressing their name. Actually, you know, let's see what they said now. Because Phil addressed it, now we know that they were banned. What did they say? Change your streaming category at DSP Bingo to just chatting. It's against TOS to be in the wrong category. They were just trying to look out for Phil's best interests. That's what they were banned for. They were banned for warning Phil about streaming in the wrong category. I think it's fair to say that Phil Burnell, he's clearing his fucking gaming. Yeah, he's fucking blaring away in his podcast, unboxing shit. He's clearly just chatting right now. It was a very fair comment to say, unless he was banned for something different. Let's see. Was
future stepson, enjoy your ban.
No, that was it. That was what they were banned for. Wow. That is toxic.
Don't come back. I've had enough of you. You're already a sock account anyway, and I'm just tired of your toxicity. Goodbye. Okay.
warning someone that they're breaking TOS on Kick by not being in the right category is an insta-ban. It's being toxic, apparently.
That's how you handle a troll. Anyway, so take a look here. For gamers, by gamers, Razer. For the record, I've owned some Razer stuff in the past. Had a Razer mouse for a while that I liked. And I want to say I had some other Razer accessories back in the day. But I don't know if I've ever had a Razer. Wait, I did have a Razer pad at one point. Back in the Xbox 360 era. I'm actually starting to remember now. Yeah. I did own a Razer pad back in the Xbox 360 era, and I liked it. I remember liking it. I totally had forgotten about that until this very moment.
Who fucking cares?
Okay. So how does this open? Oh. Well, that was easy. Opens from the top, and there's a foam cover on the top here. Here you go. I think this is this a carrying case or a carrying storage case? I think it is. It is a storage case. Is it a charging case? Because my Elite, I got a charging case, my Elite 2. I don't know if this is a charging case, though. I don't think so. I think you just store it in here, which is kind of a bummer. It's nice to be able to charge it in the case, and this one I don't think has that. Let's see.
That's boring. You're boring, everybody.
Okay, immediately I can see
everyone.
controller, 2 customizable swappable thumbsticks, it looks like. These are the standard. This one is feel the same. Maybe they're different. Maybe it's just an extra. Maybe they just give you an extra thumbstick in case one wears out. And then this thumbstick is like the dome style. A lot of people prefer the dome style for certain kinds of games. It's incredibly light. This is one of the lightest gamepads I think I've ever used. It's so light. Seriously, it's way lighter than my Elite 2. My Elite 2 has some heft to it. This is like air light. Here, let's actually take it out and take a look at it. So, first of all, initial grip. Not bad. Thumbsticks are supposed to be the Hall effect thumbsticks or whatever. They're very smooth moving thumbsticks. D-pad. Well, the D-pad is a clicky style D-pad. And I don't know how I feel about that. A clicky D-pad, you know what I mean? Like it clicks. Listen. Hear that? It's not a smooth D-pad. It has those audible, tangible clicks. The phase buttons, I can tell you right now, they're very different from the ones on the Elite 2. They click, and they have a little bit of softness to them. Okay? They're not hard. Like the face buttons on that Elite 2, they're actually not hard at all. That's a great thing, because that was my major problem with the Elite 2. Let's see here. You got your start, your back, you got your power button. I don't know what these 2 middle buttons do at all. And then here's our, oh wow, there's a million things on here. Holy shit, there's like so many buttons. Oh my god. There's a million buttons on this thing. So first of all, you got your 2 shoulder buttons, they're right there. But there's extra shoulder buttons, which I'm assuming are programmable. Like maybe you could just have those be like extra buttons on there. And then you've got your shoulder triggers. And then I can see that there's 2 switches right there. I was absolutely correct. Those adjust the sensitivity of your triggers. If you're someone who's an FPS player and you want to be able to look down the sides or fire more easily, less input, less, you know, having to depress the trigger, it has that ability. Likely for me, I'm not going to use this for FPS games. For FPS games, I'm just going to use mouse and keyboard. So probably I'll just use the standard trigger. Then on the back, there's 4 extra things. Look, 2 on each side here. 2 there, 2 there. So, interesting. It's so light. This is one of the lightest controllers I've ever had in my life. I love the rubberized grip because that's one of my favorite things about the Elite 2. So it has the same rubberized grip. The thumbsticks are a little bit actually like depressed in. Like my thumb fits nicely into that depression on the thumbstick. It doesn't really do that on the Elite 2. It's kind of nice. I think it might be a little bit better controlled. I guess we'll have to see. This is plastic here. I'm assuming this is where you're going to... Oh, no, there's the charge. So what is this? The sensor? Maybe that's the wireless sensor, and you got to take this piece of plastic off? Must be. I guess it was some kind of a protector. The sensor is probably right there. Okay. And so here is our accessories box. We'll take a look in here. Thank you so much to C-Flow last name. I will shout that out in a moment. All right, no worries. Let's see, what's in here? Probably just the USB cable. The wireless adapter was in the case. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I thought it was something else up here on the case. There is a little like accessories storage thing here, I guess. Maybe for the cable. Maybe put the USB cable in there. You know why? That's what it is. I think you wrap and store the USB cable on the top of this case. I was wondering what that was. Okay, so let's see there. I don't want to rip the cardboard, but it seems like not a real easy way to open this without ripping the cardboard. It's not just like popping out. You think it'll just pop out? It won't pop out. So maybe I have to rip it. I don't want to. It seems like they didn't design this very well, honestly. Yeah, they didn't, I guess. How do I open it without destroying it? Ah! I guess I have to destroy it. Why did they design it like this? Fine, I'll destroy the cardboard. I've had enough. Not gonna wait all day. Don't know why they made it like that. Yeah, look, you have to rip it.
Bruh.
The only way to open it is to rip it open. Stupid. Okay. Here's the cable. It's a braided cable. For some reason, there's caps on the ends. I'm not sure what effectiveness having caps on the end of your USB cable does. That's a little silly in my opinion.
Maybe to protect them in shipping, so we can remove them when you can want to use them.
Wow. Now what do I do with this? I throw it out.
Shove it up your arse.
I'm not going to keep a cap, right, for my USB cable. That's ridiculous. A cap for the little end of the USB-C. And it has an actual rubberized cable tie that you could probably use not only for this cable, but for other stuff as well. Just like that, see? And you can just oh, it's actually, never mind. It's attached to the cable. You can't use it for anything else. It's only for this particular cable. Okay. So what I will do, obviously we can't use it yet. It has to be charged. I would like to test this controller tonight when I play Tormented Souls 2. So what I will do, I'll charge it. But here's the bummer, and I'm going to give some criticism. How do I charge it like this? You can't. It's a nice case. I like it, but it's not a chargeable case. There's no hole in the side of it, so there's no way to get the USB cable to charge the controller when it's in its case.
I don't think it's meant to be a charging case. I mean, did it say anywhere it was a charging case, Phil? I think it's just a case for transport, you know? Because obviously it's a very expensive controller, so I imagine that might be what the proper gamers use. Not like you, I mean actual true gamers who are like competitive and travel to tournaments and all that shit. Maybe that's what they use to help transport their controllers with them wherever they go. And then when they get to where they're going, they just charge it where they are, or maybe if I can play wired or something, I don't know.
With my Elite 2, it has a hole in the top and the cable goes through, so you just put it on a dock and it charges. This doesn't have a charging dock, so this has to be plugged into a USB cable to charge it. That's kind of silly, in my opinion.
So, did you not do your due diligence? Did you not look into this before buying it? Here we go. Cat downstairs crying, give a $4.99. It was a waste of $5, by the way. Absolute waste of $5. What I'm saying, imagine buying useless junk for dead fluff streams while Cat is downstairs crying for a vacation. What a husband. Here, take my $5. You need it more. Laughing emojis. Jeez, man. Utter waste of $5 unless if I can charge it back.
So, I guess I'm gonna go this up.
What's the matter? Store wouldn't take your...
Oh, here's someone who's jealous.
Stolen credit card.
First off, I'm sure you probably used a stolen credit card to do the super chat. A nice jealous super chat from someone because I'm showing stuff off that I purchased. Well, I'm sorry. Really, I am. I don't know what to tell you. You know, people like me, they support my content. If you don't like it, you don't have to be here. Sending me money with, certainly isn't gonna help your situation. Okay. I'm just gonna head over. I'm gonna plug it in so it starts charging.
Who fucking cares?
And then we'll come back here. Give me 1 second.
Boom. Member bomb.
My biggest fans are idiots.
Thank you very much to Sunny for gifting 20 members to our channel. It's very kind indeed. And I'm just it's going to just spam notifications. And yeah, of course it is. Coach your chat still the way it is. It's going to spam notifications. But that is 4 more free spaces right there. Which means I think we might be... Hold on. So is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? We're 3 away from a full house this thing stand. If we get 50 likes on this bingo stream, it'll give us another 2 free spaces, which means we don't need 1 more to get a full house bingo card. So there we go. And Myth Bear's asking, is it still making up a stolen credit card, Myth? Well, it's I don't know if he just missed it there, but it's because he's got that animation from Home Alone 2, where he was, the Kevin's busted for using a stolen credit card, So that's a new Christmas animation thing, I mean, you hear a sound effect, of Phil's face on on someone's stolen credit card or whatever, So I don't think he's, well, I think he's played into that more than anything else, but yeah. And yes, but Andy was also very dismissive of that super chat as well. But as a thank you, Sonny, though, of course, for 20 members, and congratulations to the following people for getting a membership. Congratulations to your next door gamer with games, iArt Laughing, Beard Devourer, Crazy Acid Trip, Hosea Seves, Fine 1285, Spoof Congesticles, Penster, Ruffian Name, Morgana VR, Winter Strife 89, Chris Danks, Baron Von Kame, SD 1593, Sideways Welshman, Clatu Joe, Sonic's Fan 81, Wyatt Helsing 98, Cool Cobra Command, and finally, just a decoy. So there you go, good stuff indeed. If you just got a membership there, courtesy of Sonny, make sure you thank Sonny for gifting you a membership. And thank you, Sonny, for the 4 free spaces to the bingo card to help us get through this suffering faster. So all say good stuff indeed. And here we go, Pixar has given us a wee exclusive update here. Pixar Animations, I'm tweaking the Christmas intro a little. I forgot to add the stockings over the fireplace. That is, I didn't even notice that, to be honest. I mean, I'm always looking for things in case of there's always wee additions or whatever, so yeah, very kind indeed. Thank you for doing that, Pixar, very kind indeed. So I'm looking forward to it. So it was obviously a wee update, you know what I mean? And of course, as soon as I get it, I will update my own intro as well, so people can enjoy the intros. There we go. Good stuff indeed. Chris Danks finally got a membership. I mean, I think so. It looks like it. Yeah, I mean, Chris Danks has got a membership. They were one of the 20 for sure. So there we go. Excellent stuff indeed. So let's just fast, you know, get fat. There you go, good stuff. So let's continue the bingo. We're 3 away from a full house. Remember, 50 likes, we get 2 more free spaces, which means we just need 1 more after that. Unless Phil says it does anything between now and then.
After about a year, they launched what they called Season 2, which reset all the cards in the game and made all your progress essentially worthless. And I said, this game fucking sucks.
And remember, the sooner we're done with Phil, the sooner we can do marbles and decide who gets to win first, second, and third place in the bingo prize funds for the month of November. So yeah, even after bingo's all said and done, there will be marbles afterwards straight away to see who gets to win those bingo prizes. Hurry up, Phil. He's still in the room. It wasn't delivery. He's gone to get the charger. He's gone to charge his controller, I think. So he's still in the fucking room. I think he's just trying to work out how to charge the fucking thing. I think Chris is happy. Chris got a membership, so they're very happy, chappy indeed. There we go. But yeah, Phil's still there in the room, I believe. He's just going to look for how to charge his new toy. As soon as I press fast forward, he's going to appear. There he is. Yeah. Should have fucking known.
Alright, so no exaggeration. I just basically moved my Elite 2 controller over to make room behind my TV to charge this new controller, which is the, what's it called again? The Wolverine? Oh, by the way, I plugged in the receiver, or not the receiver, the USB dongle for it, the wireless receiver thing. It's already popping up and saying there's software and everything for it. Holy crap, look at this. Razer Synapse 4. Alright.
Who fucking cares?
Next evolution of the Razer hardware configurator. That's what I want. Yep, that's what I'm going to put in there. Razer Synapse 4 for the controller. Of course, they want to put in 700 programs like, use this to get...
Oh, we apparently have 50 likes. Good stuff indeed. That means also 2 more free spaces because we've got 50 likes, and that means we just need 1 more thing to happen to get to our full house. And apparently, Holly ChatGPT gave the 50 likes. Thank you, Holly ChatGPT. Oh, hey, it was your birthday recently. Happy birthday, if such a thing is a thing. Mercer says, I thought the bingo was the last Friday of the month. No, it's the last day of the month is marbles. You mean marbles? Okay. I have changed things ever since I was away for a while. I have changed things. Usually marbles would just be, you know, every Friday for fun, and then the last day of the month we'll just do marbles to pick our winner. Now the prizes for a full house, if we get a full house on a bingo card, we get to enjoy marbles as a reward, you know, and the winner of those marble races get to usually just pick the bingo number for the following day, you know. Unless, of course, it's today, the month end, in which case the marble race will determine who wins the bingo prizes. First place $125, second place $50, third place $25. And for December, I am going to have this wheel, if it wants to fucking, there you go. This wheel, I've got a Bingo Baddie advent calendar that's going to start taking effect from tomorrow onwards until Christmas, where there's going to be extra prizes on top of all that. So there you are. And I'm also still work in progress. I'm still trying to kind of fine tune like the prizes and how they should be, you know, allocated. Like, should this take up 40% or less or whatever? Should this be a bigger thing? You know, which slice should be what sizes or whatever, you know? That's something I'll fine tune after bingo. I'll go through it with some people on the members Discord and we'll see what they think and if they approve of it and all that jazz, you know. So that's also going to take a place, and also that's a wee special extra thing for the to celebrate full houses and all that shit for the month of December. This is a way of giving back something to you guys extra depending on what you land on the card, on the wheel, sorry. So there you go. Anyway, we're still playing bingo, 1 more to go, and then we can get to enjoy marbles and pick our winners for the month of November.
Eclipse, use this for the Chroma app for color. No, I don't want any of that crap. I literally just want to use the controller software. So I'm installing it right now, the controller software. Okay, anyway, so what I was saying, I got interrupted there when that popped up. I had to lift up my Elite 2 controller and move it out of the way so that I could put this one down and charge it. Dude, that thing is heavy, like really heavy because of the battery in it. This controller, supposedly, this is the Wolverine Pro 8K PC. Apparently has like a 30-hour battery life, but it is like a feather. It's light as a feather. So I don't know what kind of battery technology they're using for it, but apparently it's dramatically different from whatever batteries are being used in other things. Seriously. So I'll test that later. I'm just charging the controller right now, so I'm not going to mess with it. Or just, like I said, tonight, I'm going to play Tormented Souls 2, and I'll use the controller for the first time, and I'll let you guys know how it works, okay? Cool.
Who fucking cares?
All right. Let's see here. Hold on 1 second. I got my first tip of the day, $2. Give me 1 second. Let me get this crap out of the way. This is stupid. This thing is annoying. Okay. Box. Stupid cardboard accessory box is crappy. Can't even get it to fit back in here. What the hell? Can't even get it to fit back in the box that it came out of. There we go. Okay. All right, so $2 tippers, Big Cheese Enjoyer. Says, Phil, I had a recommendation. You got the Switch 2 and your Pokemon playthrough did fantastic. Why not do a second run in Scarlet and Violet in the future? Switch 2 free upgrade makes the game run better. Just thought. I'm not opposed to doing that. Really, like, I like Scarlet Violet. My major complaint was it performed very poorly. Like, it ran horribly on the Switch 1.
Member bomb.
My biggest fans are idiots.
Sonny has decided enough is enough and it's time to end Phil's rambling and raving. Phil has got 5 more memberships, which is 1 more free space, which will get us a Full House Bingo card because it's a 10th free space that we're required to get the Full House. But first of all, congratulations to Kasky, Pixar Animations, Holly ChatGPT, The Blood is Love, and Greed Eternal for receiving a membership there. So there you go. Even Pixar's getting one. So there you go. If you got a membership there, make sure you thank Sonny for gifting you a membership. And of course, thank you, Sonny, for gifting those memberships and securing a Full House Bingo card for us. Very kind of you indeed. Let me just tick off these last few squares. So 10 free spaces, and we have 10 blank squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
There we go. The Full House is completed, locked in, and secured, and that means, of course, it is going to be time to do some bingo shenanigans and marble shenanigans and all that jazz as well. Before we leave Phil and abandon the bad man, let's just check him out and see how he's doing live, shall we?
Apparently it went off the screen, so I didn't get it.
He's wearing a Mario hat. I guess he was given over $100. The chat paid for this hat. The top super chat is $20. Top tips $5. And his King's Tax total is currently $175.
Press the button, nothing.
So there we go. Remember, though, Phil, the lowest that Phil's made so far on a stream ever since it has been gold thing, I want to say it's like 300. I'm not sure. There might have been a night stream where he made less than that. I can't mind. I'll put it this way, if this stream is not going to break $200, he might freak out a bit. You know, so there you go. The lowest he made was 186 apparently. So Phil has like 2 hours effectively to make $12 more to make sure it's not the lowest one he's had so far. Although it may be the lowest day stream. Yeah, exactly. So that 186 was a night stream, exactly. And historically, night streams get less support, just by, you know, because it's less time to give money, I guess. I mean, historically, night streams are usually less supported. So there you are. But yeah, that's the bad man's doing right now. I guess we'll just kind of leave him there for now. We can maybe check in on him after Marvels. But there you go. But guys, I am going to go and look into the comments section right now and make sure I add all the newest marbles if there are any to add. And then after that, we're going to load up the marbles game and we're going to pick a random map. And yes, we're going to determine who's going to be first, second, and third place. And yeah, also remember as well, if your marble comes 4th or 5th, you still might be in with a chance of winning something. Because what I'm going to do also is after this is all said and done, once the stream's all finished as well, I'll make a community post tagging every channel that I can for first, second, and third place. If their channel is no longer able to be found, and I don't know who the fuck it is, then I'll just automatically assume, well, okay, 4th place is now 3rd place. And so yeah, even if if you're in the top 5, you have a chance effectively, you know what I mean? Because there's a few, people that are no longer here that still have marbles from earlier this year, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? So don't count your chickens yet, or however you want to fucking phrase it, Anyway, let me check the comments and get all set up. And when we come back, we'll pick a random marble map and we'll determine who wins for the month of November. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Enjoy some random Scottish otters.
just want you guys to understand that that means the world to me when I get a message like that. Like, it's been tough. You know, my life has been tough over the last decade. It has. And when I read a message like that, I'm sorry that I'm tearing up like a baby. But when I read a message like that, it makes me feel like it was worth it.
Aye, nice try, Mr. Pika fan. You've already got a marble. This is the same community post since January of this year, you know what I mean? So you need to... Thanks for the new comment, Mr. Pika fan, but your marble's already locked in and secured. Although, this coming January, I'll be refreshing the whole thing, so you need to add a new comment then when we get to the new year. So, nice try. So yeah, just thought I'd name and shame Mr. Pika fan for trying to get 2 marbles in the race, sneaky bastard. I'm kidding, of course.
And they've been following me, and they've been watching my life evolve and how I become a better person, you know?
Dear Phil, I wrote you, but you're still ain't calling. I left my cell, my pager, and my home phone at the bottom. I sent 2 tips back in autumn. Must not have got them. I used my mom's credit card. She must have caught them. But anyways, fuck it. What's up, man? How's Jasper? I do think it's fucked up. You've got so many detractors. Illegal restreamers, hate channels, reactors, and every single one of them. Says you're down from the rafters, and every single one of them knows you're always plastered that you were grooming handily and tried to trap her, and every single one of your streams is a disaster. But at least you have support from some overcooked pasta.
My jeans all gone, I don't know why I can't get no sleep at all. Might as well just play some champions. Can't get no booze at all. But even if I could, there would be one stop on my stream up on your phone. I remind you that it's time to
Alright, I got an anonymous tip. Dear Phil, I've been a fan since 2011. I even got that underground shit with Project 7. I loved all the shit you did with John Rambo. That shit was back. I got a room full of posters and pictures of Cat. My mom, my wife, is pregnant and I'm about to be a father too. If I have a daughter, I'm gonna name it after you. Anyway, I really hope this tip will get you through. Forever yours, your biggest fan. P.S. We should be together too.
My jeans all gone, I don't know why I can't get no sleep at all. Might as well just play some champions. Can't get no booze at all. But even if I could, there would be one stop on my stream up on your phone. I remind
This right here
that it's
sucks.
time to tip. It's time to tip.
Alright, you bunch of dafties, we're back here and we're ready to just pick a random marble map to determine who's going to win the bingo prize fund today. So there we go, good stuff indeed. And by the way, while you're here, so Spoof Congesticles was getting a membership, okay? They're like, they're not around much anymore. Your name, what did it used to be? Because I have no marble called Spoof Congesticles. So I can only imagine that your marble is called something different. Oh, so yeah, it's you, Mister, you wee bastard. Anything. Okay, Mister, you're still there. Your marble's still there, and I'm Mister. Okay, no problem. I just kind of want to make sure. Obviously, sometimes like I wouldn't know if I could find you. Essentially, you know what I mean? If you know, well, obviously, if you're a marble one, I'd fucking know who you are, Mister. You know, sometimes some of these marble names, because people have changed their usernames and their handles over the year, it's kind of hard to sometimes find them, you know what I mean? So there you go. If your marble wins, then you're a lucky bastard and all that jazz. So there we go. I hope you're doing well though, Mister, you know what I mean? It'd be a good way to hear from you. So, I'll say about no, call your, yeah, Mister's daft, Spoof Congesticles is a lot more mature. Well, you know, I'm still going to call you Mister just because it's how I've always fucking known you. I do apologise for that, but I do hope you're doing well. You're just in time to see if your marble could win the monthly November race. So there we go. I'm going to hit random now and pick something, and lo and behold, here we go. We're going to make sure this is changed to 185. Here we are. And the map that's been picked for us is a map called Astonishing Universal Adventure, made by Joddy Loddy 90. It's got a 23% elimination rate and its average finish time is 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Let's fucking see how it fucking plays out. Good stuff indeed. And it should be okay. So here's the course we have for today's, and this is just the big one. This is going to decide everything. It looks like we got a bunch of random planets all around us. I can see Uranus. But yeah, I'm going to go down there through here to courses, join into 1 again for this bit. But into 2 again, it looks like. Is this just for fucking dramatic effect? I think it is. I don't think you go in here. I think this is just here just to fucking look impressive. Yeah. This person just fucking showing off their fucking cool designs just for the sake of fucking showing off. You know, there you fucking go. And yeah, that's the course. And then you go up here, go around a wee circle, and you end by finishing in these little test chips here. So there we go. Looks like a pretty straightforward course to a certain degree, you know, and hopefully we'll have a very exciting back and forth race here where the lead's changing multiple times, you know what I mean? But yeah, remember, first place gets $125, second place gets $50, third place gets $25. So there we go. And of course, if first, second, or third is not available, fourth and fifth could also be in contention to get a prize as well. So there we are. So let's see who all gets to see. Well, they're going to go down. Okay, yes. These starts are sometimes confusing. Sometimes if I can just go straight down and out, and sometimes they're going down and up and then down again. Piggy Bank has made a very quick start here. Piggy Bank has been a very robust quick start. So has Eric Newton. These two, the first two out, no, Piggy Bank and Eric Newton has got to jump on everyone else. Ronan, A6, Windows 96, Deadly Kaiser, Algernon, sorry, Until the Skies as well are going here right now. But yeah, Eric Newton has got the lead and he is the front runner early on. This poor marble has not even got to the start yet. Unlucky. But it could change, it could change, who knows. We're going to follow Eric Newton for now, I think. Actually, he got slowed down. He got slowed down in the tube. And he's been overtaken by Ronan 86. Sorry, Ronan 66 and Piggy Bank. Piggy Bank is now their front running marble. Can they get a smooth transition out here? They got blown into... Wow, that was lucky. That was so lucky. The demolition fired them into the fucking thing. But they've not been able to get it as quickly though. They have actually been slowed down here. Adidas is gone. You're not winning anything. Piggy Bank has finally made it out, but they're going to the left here. Left or right doesn't really seem to matter. It seems to be the same sort of course regardless. Same sort of obstacles. But Piggy Bank is in first place. Eric Newton's gone and so has Mr. Bean there, saw nothing. They have been there and saw, well, death. But Little Shadow EX is now second place, right behind Piggy Bank. So there we fucking go here, and there's some more marbles. A lot more marbles are dying off a distance here. A whole bunch has fucking died there. Yeah, so... And so there we go, the top 10's in the right hand side, right in the top right hand side you can see the top 10 here. All of a sudden marbles have caught up here, and just like that, the lead has changed dramatically. There's a whole bunch of fucking marbles here fighting for first place. So many different names, so they all hold on, but they all stay here. Who is going to come? Hold on, I gotta get to the end here. I got to get to the end here to see who comes out on top here. Who's going to be a fucking marble who will come through this gap here in first place? The end is in sight here. A couple more spins and rotations, and then they'll drop down here. Who's in first place? And will they when they fall down in first place? Spanrag is in first place. Belran is second. Bode is third. It looked like a lot of finishes happened there in very quick succession there. A Gang of Wolves is fourth place. Neil Darwin Cutter fifth place. Little Shadow EX sixth. Pettinson seventh. Damien Anderson eighth. Wild Bill ninth, and Chody 10th. Chody 10th is 10th. So there we go. I'm going to see the fucking times so that the last couple for second and third place, because that was like instant how they all turned green at the same time. Like that might be like fucking dead heats. Like it's kind of mad how quickly we went from like Spanrag definitely won. There's no denying Spanrag definitely won. You know, their marble was absolutely fucking first. But second to like fucking fifth was they all went green at the same time. which means I want to just kind of confirm those times, you know. So let's fucking make sure all these marbles, and they're just falling through and dying. There you go. But here we go. That was the last couple of marbles going through here, and there we go. Let's find it. Let's look at these results. Yeah, look how close. This is why it fucking came in rapidly here. So Velran 419, Embode 452, Gang of Wolves 485. It was that fucking close. So Spanrag, Velran, and Embode. Well, I'll make a community post afterwards to try and make sure that I can get in touch with you guys, and you guys are still, you know, I can contact you so I can fucking give you your fucking prizes. If I cannot get in touch with, you know, those three, I will, of course, then go to like 4th and 5th and potentially 6th as well, if I cannot hear from 1st, 2nd and 3rd, you know. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, you know. We've got, you know, 20 odd days in December effectively, because I'm, you know, how I usually do the bingo prize funds is that I wait until I get YouTube money in for November, which is usually, you know, 21st, 22nd of the month, whatever, in December, the following month, and I will give the winners prizes that they're owed for winning. But it gives me time effectively as well to try and find the bastards in the first place, so we can get their prizes all sorted. So there we go. So yeah, and Chris, thanks for saying that. No problem. Look, I can only do this in the first place because you guys give to me. You know what I mean? Like, this is like I would. You guys have been so good for, you know, say you support the content as well. You know what I mean? You're so supportive of the content. So this is literally, I would feel bad for just not giving back anything. You know, so it's just my way of giving back. You know what I mean? And obviously in December as well, maybe I can give some more back than usual as well because of the advent calendar stuff. You know, we got planned for the Christmas side of things. But the only reason I do this in the first place is because you guys have been so supportive in the first place. So I'm happy to give back if I can, within reason, of course. You know, I'm not making DSP type of money. You know what I'm saying? So I can only give so much. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'd feel I wouldn't want to keep it all to myself. I'd feel way too fucking greedy for doing that. I'd be way too fucking. But nah, it's just the way I am though, so there we go. Right. Well, I'll make sure I get a community post made up after this bingo's all done, to try and get in touch with all those winners there, to see if we can get, you know, make sure that they're aware of what's happened basically, so there we go. And of course, worst case scenario is, you know, if I don't hear from 1st, 2nd or 3rd, then, you know, people in 4th could be up for a prize instead or whatever, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. There we are. How's the bad man doing since we just done that? And it looks like... just fucking rewind it. Just fucking... Yeah, where are we? He's still on 175. Fucking boohoo. Okay, the bad man's gone. But guys, I'm going to wrap up there. So thank you, as I said, for joining me some bingo antics. I do hope you've all enjoyed your month of November. Of course, tomorrow onwards, it is the Christmas season in full flow. We're going to have Christmas bingo intros, and we're going to have Christmas thumbnails. And we're even going to have this fucking advent calendar on the fucking go here for marble winners. If we get full houses, yes, we're going to have a celebratory marble race after a full house bingo. But as well as that, we're going to spin this fucking wheel. And if it lands on anything, then of course that person gets to enjoy whatever that fucking prize is. Whether it's a full house ticket to use at whatever point they fucking want. Whether they get to fucking have their name in the intro. Whether they get to co-host one time. Whether they get a wee gaming session or get a fucking voucher on Steam or fucking Amazon or whatever. There's always different wee prizes on board. Or they can have a ticket for the random Scottish soundboard to be played whenever they fucking want or whatever. Which obviously sounds like this.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
Alright, okay, enough said. I am going to wrap things up there. Guys, if you have any suggestions before this, you know, this advent calendar, please let me know. I'm going to implement it from tomorrow onwards, you know what I mean? So there's not a whole lot of time, obviously, before we start using it. But yeah, any more ideas or suggestions, just fucking let me know, and we can look into doing something with it. But until then, guys, I'm going to wrap things up. Always end things by playing notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pigs Animations. So until tomorrow, guys, I hope you all enjoy the rest of Sunday. Enjoy the weekend, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? when you're showered in money, when you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money.
Free.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.